Hey, y'all get in here, hit the like button, get in here, get comfortable. Man, look, I don't even have words for what I just saw. Before I could even get crunk good, Dr. J done sent me a cash out. This is my second support of the day, but my first support of this stream came from Dr. J 1913. Thank you, sis. Let me send a heart back. So look, y'all, this episode irritated me. It irritated me so bad. Like in real time, it really irritated me. And I got support from my girl S. Hey girl, thank you so much for the super chat, for the super sticker. I appreciate that. Hold on. I hate when I put stuff down and I ain't really went nowhere. And I'm like, where did I put it? But now I know. Thank you so much, sis. I appreciate it. Man, look, y'all come in, hit the like button, throw your like number in the chat. Let me greet who's here, and then let's talk about it. We got to talk about this. We got to talk about it. This was not it. This episode was not it, y'all. It was not. It was a lot went on. I can already tell what kind of season we getting ready to have to sit through. So let me just greet everybody before I start talking, because I'm exasperated, to be honest. I'm truly exasperated. Okay? Y'all come on in. Oh, Lord. Mm-hmm. Come on in. Let me greet who's here, and then let's get down to it. My girl Cardin Designs in the house. Hey, girl, you was like number one? Girl, listen, you know I got something to say. She said she can't wait to see my view on it. Girl, listen, you know I got something to say. Hey, Bianca, the beautiful is in the chat, honey. She's reminding y'all to hit that like button. This is super important. Hit that like button, get your drinks, get ready. I got my drink ready. I'm ready to go. I got my hint of mint lip balm on from Mary Kay. Like, I'm for real. I got my lips hydrated, got my throat hydrated. Hey, Miss Kaiser, so say thank you for being like number 4. I'm ready to go. I'm ready. My girl Shirley in the house. Hey, girl, thank you for hitting the like button and being number 5. I appreciate it. Jackie Gaines back on the porch. Got her seat back like number 6. Appreciate it. Is that fresh strawberries? Hey, boo. How you doing? Hey, Yolanda Franklin. How are you? Hello. Who else we got up in here? Is this Kelly Harper? Hey, girl. How you doing? Good to see you, Auntie Eva. You made it back to the porch. I sure appreciate it. Who else we got up in here? Is this Angela Davis? Hey, girl. How are you? Thank you for being number 15. Hey, this is A. What's happening? Happy Sunday. I'm glad to see you too. I am. Is this my Brandon? I love you. I do. Thank you, darling. It's good to see you. I'm glad you made it back on the porch so we can talk about this show. Is that Nina Ross? That's my girl. Thank you for being like number 25, Nina. I appreciate it. The beautiful and gorgeous Niecy Rose is back on the porch with like number 27. Our very own Ghanaian bombshell on the porch. Y'all know what it is. Hey, Queen of Hearts KS, thank you for being like number 30. Thank you, sis. Appreciate you. My lovely niece Couture Bay is here at number 35. Appreciate it. Hey, Tia Balla, what's happening, sis? How are you? Cocktails with Lovable Lisa. Hey, my dear. It's good to see you. There's my sis. I love her so much. She's so supportive. And y'all, I don't know if y'all be paying attention to Dr. J, but Dr. J is crazy. Dr. J is crazy. Be having me whole hollering over here. Y'all be missing her sometime because she ain't real loud with it. Like, some people have a lot to say. Dr. J don't be saying a lot, but when she say something, she really be cracking me up. Y'all have to watch her. That's the lady to watch, okay? Say I had to watch Rain spread her legs open. I had to see it on that Samsung 77 inch. Yeah, that's what you get for being in 4K. You got an eye full today, didn't you? You got an eye full today, didn't you? Mm-hmm. Hey, True Wisdom. Hey, Trina. What up, girl? How you doing? DS is back. Hey, love. Thank you for being like number 29. Miss Niecy in the house. What's happening? Yep, we back. Miss Sparkle is here, y'all. Our resident Mary Kay lady. Look, y'all already know that's where I got my henna mint lip balm from. To moisturize my lips. I'm telling you, it's the best thing ever. Y'all better get some before she run out. DV, hey love, thank you for being like number 44. He LEL in the house. Ow. Look, we got the whole crew up in here. Let me find out. Hey Dana Brown, what's happening? Good to see you, girl. All right. Clyde, hey cousin. How you doing? All right, Miss Gardner in the house. What's up, sis? Thank you for being like number 46. Love you, love you, love you. Deborah Randall. All right, as long as we got a Deb in the house, you know that means we can legally talk housewives. You know it ain't legal till we get them Deborahs in here. We got a lot of Deborahs, but we got to have at least one before we talk about it. It wasn't good like that, Couture Bay. It was all right, but it's a lot of mess. And now we can see who is really instigating and starting the mess. Hey, Tutu, for your info. What's up, girl? How you? Uh-oh, Vita here from Denver, y'all. Hey, Vita. Sheila J. Okay. Girl, thank you for being like number 30. I appreciate it. J Darkness, girl. Yes, we back. We back, girl. We is back. Mm-hmm. Back on this porch. Shakuru. Hello. How are you? Good to see you. Make sure you hit the like button now. Dana Cutler up in here, Miss Black and Yellow, Steelers Nation. Thank you for being like number 58. I appreciate it. Shakuru. Thank you so much for the super sticker, sis. I appreciate the support. Oh, I'm loved. To be loved. Oh, what a feeling. To be loved. Hey, cool gamer. Always cool. We love you. Hey, Tiffany J. Someone to care. Sing it with me in the chat. Someone to share. Yolanda, hey, girl. Thank you for being like number 65. Hey, Lady T. Lonely hours and moments of despair. To be loved. Oh, what a feeling to be loved. Yes. Tracy Lashley, thank you for being like number 67. Hey, Nona, what's happening? Look, y'all get in here. If I miss somebody, don't y'all miss them. I'm ready to run my mouth. Now, clearly, the decorator I had must have had a whole lot of sugar because I'm feeling a little hyper, and that's cool because this show was whack as hell. So I needed the energy to be able to, come in here and do what I do and try to make this interesting for y'all. Because the show, it was a lot of foolishness, but it wasn't that entertaining. I'm gonna keep it a buck. If I had to give it anything between a 1 to 10, don't let me influence how y'all see it. Those of you who did watch it, because I know a whole lot of y'all absolutely did not. But between a 1 and a 10, if I got to give it something, I get a 6.5. I get a hot 6.5, maybe 6.7, 6.8. I can't even give them a 7 because it was a lot of foolishness, and you can literally see where production is setting up foolishness. Now, we all know that production be behind the scenes pulling strings and setting up mess, but I don't want to see it. To me, it's the difference in putting on a well-made gown and putting on a gown where I can see every one of your stitches. Like, I could literally see every one of their stitches in this episode, and I'm not digging it. We saw it last weekend when they were trying to push that, calling Giselle Cougar Town, and then the Pilates scene, and they up there talking about it's the Pilates is cougar friendly, like they gonna turn her into the, that's the narrative they're creating for her, because we done pointed out the fact that she don't give us nothing. Debbie Garcia, hey sis, Debbie number 2, she says she gonna give them a 5. Couture Bay say I ain't watched, but I'm here for this review, and I'm glad you are. Because I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna tell y'all exactly what the hell went on with these trifling lying heifers. Thank you for being like number 70, Debbie. I appreciate you. So look, get on in here. Get on in. I'm just gonna dive in, start telling y'all how this thing unfolded. how it went down. Okay. I'm gonna tell y'all how it went. Ooh, child. Ooh, chile. My. Oh, my. Oh, my. Uh-huh. Oh, my. Y'all hit them pages in that notebook. Hey, MJ. What's going on? Catherine Bennett in the house. Hey, boo. You say you're going to give them a 5.5. Deborah said they can get a 5. Dang. Nina Ross say she giving them a 2 because I still don't know what I just watched. Don't worry. I'm going to give it to you. I'm going to give it to you. T to the 4th power. Thank you for being like number 74. Oh, you over there watching the Medicare tramps. I feel you. But we ain't. We up on this porch. So look. But I appreciate you being here with us too. Okay. Because we good, we're actually good people. The people on that show are not good people, but we actually good people, and we glad you here. Hey, Brown Style. What's going on, girl? Hey, Dawn D. What's happening? You say, why the score is so low? Because I can see they seams, sis. I can see all they stitches. Don't worry, I'm gonna tell you. It's a method to my madness. Why I gave them a hot 6.5. I'm gonna tell you why. Okay, so first of all, we start off this whole episode with Ashley looked like she was at Lowe's, Home Depot, or like a nursery or somewhere buying plants. Okay, I don't know which one, because I like to get plants at Home Depot and at Lowe's and stuff. And matter of fact, anybody with a garden center, like I love a garden center. So I thought, okay, well, this is promising. I could see how that could work. Hey, Rochelle, thank you for being like number 78. You heard my notebook. Oh, yes, that's the one with Betty Boop on it, child. You can't tell me nothing now. I'm into something now. So, look. So, Ashley over at somebody's garden center or nursery, she buying plants and looking at different plants and stuff for the yard that Michael done finally let her get. All she had to do was agree to pretend like she getting a divorce and not make him be on camera no more. And then then she's straight. Like once she do that, she good to go. And boom, y'all, straight like that. Now she can get a house. So she out there getting plants and stuff to put in her front yard. And she met up with Sister Underbridge. Now, some of y'all might be new, so you might not know who Sister Underbridge is. Well, Sister Underbridge is her mama, Sheila. Okay? And I am sad to report that Sheila has not gotten a new wig. She has not. I believe that's that same wig that Ashley had on in one of her confessionals one year. I'm not sure. But this might be one of Sheila's old classics. But Sister Underbridge did not get a new wig. She did not. But she met up with Sister Underbridge, and she buying plants and saying that she gonna put them in the front yard. And she getting ready for the housewarming party. And Sheila say she gonna be working. So it looks like part of the deal in order for Ashley to get this house is that Michael is no longer supporting Sheila, Sister Underbridge, financially. So now Sister Underbridge has to pay her own bills. Therefore, Sheila has a job and will be working during the time when the housewarming is going on. Yeah, the same dry, crispy. I mean, real crispy, extra crispy. Yes, with a jalapeno. Extra crispy. And so, yes, and y'all don't forget that engagement button either on the bottom right-hand side, the circle with the emojis, send them bubbles up. Let them people know we here. Keep liking this video. Keep throwing your like number in the chat. Keep helping us out. We sure appreciate it. Remember, y'all, I got to get a disclaimer. Make sure we keep all the comments on the people on the show, on the celebrities only. No personal comments. Agree to disagree respectfully. Tongue and teeth fall out. Kin folks don't. I almost forgot my disclaimers. And one last one. We don't have no favorites over here so everybody can get it. Okay? Just so you know. Tracy says, Seanitra, do you go in the corner sometime? I do. But it's difficult because I still got to keep hitting y'all comments and stuff. And if I stay in there too long and be quiet, then y'all gonna know I'm in there. Catherine say, I was just about to say, that's the same old synthetic number. It is. It definitely is. That's that free trust, the shake and go. Yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with a good old shake and go, but it's only supposed to be one time you do a shake and go. Like if you in a hurry, Lord, my sister on the phone say she giving them a 2.7 on GP. I'm done. But like if you got somewhere to go quick and whatever going on with your hair ain't doing what it's supposed to do, I can see you rolling up in the hair store, getting you a quick $30 holler, slap, shaking it out real good, spraying it with some wig spray, finger combing it, slapping it on, like something to get you by for the night. But that ain't supposed to be nothing you keep in regular rotation. And I like Sister Under Bridge, but you ain't supposed to keep that in regular rotation. That's all I'm saying about it. But, so Sheila, Sister Under Bridge got to work. Her Uncle Lump coming. Of course, Lump coming. Anytime there's something going on, Lump gonna be there. Lump gonna be there. It needs to say the shake and go is express well, not forever lasting. Yes, that's not everlasting. No, that's like you in a pinch, you need it for the night. It'll get you through for the night. I ain't gonna sit up here and lie and tell you I ain't never been in a hurry. Didn't know somebody was gonna be somewhere. I'm thinking of child. I ain't finna dress up for these heifers, and they say child so and so gonna be the what? Then I got to hurry up and stop to the hair store, get me a demi wig and some styling gel. Where I could, leave part in the front, put that styling gel on it, slick that thing back, make sure my lashes right. Y'all know how it go, but it ain't supposed to be like forever, not forever, ever. Hey, God's anointed dog, it's supposed to be real quick, one and done. He LEL say, Sister Underbridge, keep that wig on her head, on her bedside lamp. Oh, not on the bedside lamp, sis. I know a bedside lamp wig when I see one. I'm mad that you know what a bedside lamp wig look like. I'm mad that there's a such thing as a bedside lamp wig. Okay? I'm mad about that. I am. Because nobody told me. But yeah, she say Lump coming. She say that then she mentioned to her mom about Ineka and say that, basically she met her through a friend in Ngozi. Now, and let me say this too. I'm annoyed with these heifers. I'm annoyed with them. So Ashley gonna sit up here and pretend that she's got these Igbo friends, okay? Because Ngozi is another Igbo name. So you got all these Igbo friends, but you can't pronounce nobody's name. Ineka, you're calling Neka. Ngozi, you're calling her Ngazi. What the heck is an Ngazi? You know what I'm saying? See, this is the type of stuff, sisters. Those of y'all asking why I'm giving them low scores, that's why. So y'all basically trying to engineer some bull crap because you want a Nigerian girl or particularly an Igbo woman to fight another Igbo woman. And you faking like this your friend, but you can't even pronounce her name. Come on now. Asking Sister Underbridge to help you lie. You remember Ngazi? What the hell is an Ngazi? So you're friends with an Igbo girl, but you don't know that her name is Ngozi. You don't know Ngozi. But this is your good friend that you met Neka through. What the hell is a Neka? The girl's name is Neka. I was so glad that, see, Wendy act more like me with that. Respect people enough to pronounce their name correctly. You're pretending that it's your friend, but you can't even pronounce her name. See, this is what I'm talking about. You showing your stitches. This is sloppy work. From the beginning of the episode, they begin piss me off. They never stop finish to the end of the episode. I was irritated. This entire episode irritated me from start to finish almost. They had like a couple of moments where I was not ready to just like throw my whole body at the screen. It was horrible. Nisi Rose says the manufactured friendship. Yes, now. So you gonna manufacture a friendship and y'all so sloppy you wouldn't even practice how to pronounce the girl's name. Are you serious? Hey, Maybelline. It was annoying. It was super annoying. Super duper annoying. But anyway, I digress. I move. So she was like, oh, I met her through Ngazi. And her mom was like, oh yeah, I remember Ngazi. And I'm sitting there like, Sister Underbridge, girl, look at your life. See your life. Your life is bad, girl. You went from crack usage under a bridge to living off your daughter's Dalmatian spotted liver spotted sugar daddy / husband to now you working God knows well. Because wherever it is, you still ain't been able to afford a human hair wig. And now you on national television telling lies for your daughter. Sheila, see your life. See your life. Do you see your life, Sheila? Hey, Ashley. This is embarrassing. Like, I had secondhand embarrassment for all of them. Maybelline, thank you for being like number 91, boo. It was annoying. So then she's like, oh, yeah. She knows Wendy. She met her one time or something she tried to say or whatever. And said that, no, she said that Wendy good friends with Nanka cousin-in-law or something like that. And anyway, Nanka, I guess they showed the clip of Nanka saying that she was friends with her cousin-in-law and says that Wendy was nice when she met her or whatever. So she don't really know her. She says she just met her. Okay. Yeah, real disgusting. Real disgusting. But what brown style? What I do this time? Yes, Dalmatian liver spot Michael. Yes. That girl could sit up there and chart the stars on that man's forearms and chest and forehead and back. Spots everywhere. Everywhere. Look like somebody sprayed him with diarrhea. But I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna leave it alone. So Sheila mentioned Michael. Speaking of Dalmatian and liver spots, Sheila mentioned Michael. Asked her about the whole Bahamas trip. Ashley made sure she told her nothing sexual happened or whatever. If it didn't, it's just because he didn't try to do it. And then she asked about Michael's lawsuit with Candice. Now, the first thing out her mouth, this was she irritated me again. I don't know nothing about it. Then the next thing out her mouth, when Sheila say, well, you think he might drop it? Oh no, I think it really did affect his business. So you on national TV trying to throw lines in there, hoping that that'll help his case against that girl. Newsflash, Ashley, anybody can file a lawsuit. It's a whole nother thing about winning it. First of all, Candice wasn't the first person to say that your husband was a predator and liked to touch on people's booties. He would have to actually sue the people who booties he touched. And she wasn't the first person to say it. She just continued to say it. Okay. So once something is out there, it can be continued to be said. You can't hush that girl mouth, but it was the line back and forth. First, you don't know nothing about it. And oh no, because I think it really affected his business. Girl, do you know or you don't know? Do you know or you don't know? Lying self. Then went back to saying, well, I really don't know nothing about it. I find out when y'all find out about stuff I don't know. So Sheila was like, she asked her who was coming. She named everybody. And she said, so you ain't invite Candice. She said, you should invite that girl. And Ashley was like, no, I'm not inviting her. Okay, so cool. That's your house. You don't have to. I saw where Sheila was coming from, but I also feel like Ashley don't need to invite Candice to her house because you don't mean her no good. You don't. You don't mean her no good. You real slimy. The fact that you got on camera and made it your business, like what? Well, how was that not the oddest thing in the world to say? Y'all let me know in the chat if I'm tripping or was that odd to say, oh no, I think it really did affect his business. Really? Why you ain't stick with you don't know nothing about it? How come you ain't stick with that? Okay, Ashley, I see you if don't nobody else see you. So then we got this scene with Karen and Mia that they showed on the sneak peek. Now, we didn't see all of it. We didn't see all of it in the sneak peek, so we got a little bit more. Karen was funny with me with the handshake because when I saw on the sneak peek the handshake, I didn't realize the handshake was going to follow us all the way through the episode, but it did. Followed us all the way through the episode, but she did the handshake or whatever. Mia was being fake. Soon as she seen talking about, hey, girl, stop. What you doing all that for? You just set your funky behind up there after you heard them people dragging and talking all kind of filth and dirt. Big Reese lying about she going with bartenders and all type of nasty stuff. And then you go run to her in front of a camera. My friend said you was going with them and you screwed somebody in a bathroom. And I heard that. You ain't heard nothing. So Karen called the owner. She was like, no, we need to talk. And Karen told her, I ain't expect you to jump on that bandwagon they had going last year. And, what did I say? And so Karen stopped her. Like, we ain't finna play this game. You know what you said. You know what you said. So we not finna do that. And so she was like, well, I didn't lie. Somebody did tell me that. I'm going to say for the record, Mia, you lying. You lying. Lord. Yeah, me ain't did nothing but lying. Nothing but lying. Ain't nobody told her that. And then and so Karen was like, you really all that stuff y'all did, that really disrespected my husband. And Mia talking about, well, I wasn't thinking about Ray at the time. But literally, Wendy, only thing Wendy Osefo said to you last year was, I don't know what you and your husband do. Me and my husband don't do that. You swore up and down she was coming for your husband that you don't even like. But I'm going to let that go. That ain't none of my business. You married him, I did. But when it came down to time for you to somebody who's supposed to be your friend, for you to get in front of a camera, make up a story, pretend somebody told it to you just so you could get a moment in front of that camera going along with Giselle and them stuff, like, girl, you dumb as hell. I'm really not mad at Karen for handshaking with her, but I really probably wouldn't even did that. Mia is like she is pond scum for real. Don D say Mia face dance really bothered me. What happened to TV Magic? I thought they had the best filters. Don D, now in defense of production, how you know they didn't use the best filters? Think about that. How you know they didn't? How you know without the filter, them dents might have been much deeper than that. That girl got potholes, speed bumps. She got weather wear, all type of stuff, flood damage on her face. Well, how much you really think them filters can do? Come on now. We got to be fair. It's called TV Magic, not TV Miracles. Come on now. Come on. Just come on. I'm just saying. So, you know, Mia was like, you playing the game. So Karen was like, well, you don't bring rumors like that and state them like they facts or whatever. And she was like, because I wouldn't have never did that to your husband, to Gordon. And she said, and speaking of Gordon, how he doing? Okay. And so she was like, oh, he fine, we fine, or whatever, being fake. Like around this time, I'm assuming this is about the same time that Gordon said he was seeing them numbers on the phone where she was calling the man at 3 a.m, all time of night, all this, you know, I'm embellishing a little bit like her. But, you know, he went to TMZ and say he's seeing phone records where she calling the man, talking to the man, and she got a plan and she moving on with the man. So it's giving, you know, cheating in the next room. You already had it going on with this man at this time when you up here telling Karen, talking about, oh, we fine, making plans to meet him soon. Come on, Mia, talking softly on the telephone. We know what you was doing. That's all right. She'll soon be gone. Go ahead, girl. So then they get on past that. And so she was like, she asked her about what's going on with the business, because she said, I don't want no rumors. I'd rather come to the horse's mouth, what's going on with that or whatever with his business. And she was like, because I know Giselle had made them comments about it being embezzlement, but you know, that's BS, right? And she was like, well, in Giselle's defense, I thought that too. You know, I had, and Karen was like, girl, that's your husband. And I'm like, Karen, tell her again, because that ain't what you're supposed to say in front of no camera. What are you talking about? But she did. She said that. And it's like, it goes back to what Gordon was saying last episode. Like, you thought that too. And she sat there, if y'all remember, lied to Gordon's face. No, I just wanted to make sure you didn't really do nothing wrong because I didn't know. Uh-oh, it's the beautiful Chanel D Queen. Hey, gorgeous. So, yeah. So she says she did think that about him or whatever. And I'm like, child, bye. So that went on. Then she went to talking about, you know, that she don't drink no more, but she drank wine. Because if you could buy it at the grocery store, that means they got nutritional value. I'm like, girl, how do you figure? But whatever. We talking about, you know, Miss Foster Care 1996. So God only knows what she really does think. She says she stopped with the strong liquor because it was, you know, affecting her. And now she want to say she was mixing medication with the alcohol and basically trying to say that's why she assaulted Wendy Osefo. Is because she was mixing alcohol with pills and whatever. And so Karen was like, well, you know, I'm glad we talked. I don't know whether they'll talk with you or whatever, but that's probably what needs to happen, blah, blah, blah. Karen was talking in the confessional like, girl, like, we cool, but you gonna have to pull a whole 180. She said she gonna have to flip like a light switch when it come to her. So I'm like, okay, it's giving that Karen has got her like on your last strike with Karen is what I'm thinking. I truly believe Mia pulled one more stunt with Karen Huger, and she ain't gonna have to worry about Karen Huger. Now that's the impression I got. Then we get to Candice and this manager, her manager child. Listen, I want y'all to make sure y'all paying attention for this scene right here when I tell y'all what happened here. Baby, the nonsense and the foolishness and the chicanery that took place in this scene, if you got a chicken wing in your hand, put it down. Put it down. If you're holding your daiquiri, get your last sip. Let me get mine too. At your last sip, put it down. This was a short scene, but it was some stuff in here. Oh, baby, it was some stuff in here. So look. So Candice's manager shows up to the house. This fool talking about, it's a black man at my door. Hey, black man, just being all ridiculous. Like, I don't know what it is with her, with this stuff. I guess that's just her persona, but whatever. And so she's showing him where she's trying to get her office together, and it ain't together. He looked at her like she had a bird on her head, and I did too. Yes, girl, prepare yourself, because foolishness took place in this scene. Foolishness took place in this scene. Make sure y'all hitting the like button now. This is important. So she had a little folding chair or whatever, and she was like, look, I know it's ghetto or whatever. It's a folding table and folding chairs. And she talking about Chris called this a barbecue table and church chairs or whatever. So then they start discussing about the fact that they, you know, the Monarch company, this the record label, the little small label she is signed with, she said the contract about to end, and she trying to get picked up by a bigger label and trying to, you know, finish up the Deep Space tour and all that. And why this man, when she got to go to Chicago, he suggested, y'all listening, he suggested talking about, what do you think about bringing in Drew Sidora? Baby, the look on Candice's face made me holler and screech. I screeched like a demented owl at midnight. Candice made a face, and he said, well, you know, you rather go. She said, is that your only option? And he said, well, I mean, unless you want to use you went to Chicago before, you want to use the same girl you used when you went to Chicago before. And she said, yeah, let's do that. I say, ooh, I wasn't the only one unimpressed by Drew and her 3 notes in that whispering. Ooh. Then he was like, well, why did you, he actually had the nerve to point out the fact that she had, you know, made that face. He was like, why you made that face like that when I mentioned Drew Sidora in the production show where she had went up on the stage with Candice during the RHOA season, and how she got up there with that whispering and no type of variation in her voice, no nothing. Nisa say it was all them facial movements. Yes, honey, it was the craning of the neck, the rearing back, the face. It was all of it. It was all of it. Like I say, oh my, Debbie Garcia, you screech too. I say, wait a minute, not Drew Sidora getting shaded on a whole nother franchise. Help me. So the man said, why you looking like that? Why you say it like that? Candice say, I don't think I need to do anything else musically with her. I said, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What did I just see? What just happened? So she brought you up on stage when she went to Atlanta. She gave you a chance. And you got up there and literally, and if y'all was here last season during RHOA when I talked about that, I told y'all Candice was trying to bring Drew Sidora out of that little monotone whisper singing in the back of her throat, and she could not stop. Every time Candice like gave a little bit of a run or a little bit of fluctuation on the voice, so she tried to like go a half a step up on the note to bring Drew up. Drew never moved. She's kept singing the exact same note, the exact same way over and over. I knew right then. I say, ooh, baby, that got me. That got me. And so she tried to clean it up, and he was like, well, wait. She said, look, I'm tired. Now this fool talking about she tired, her edges was hurting, and she said her pocketbook was hurting. And the man was like, I don't want to know why your pocketbook is hurting. Take that up with your husband. I don't, and I understood. I don't know why Candice say look crazy off the wall stuff like that, but I was most shook and shocked at the way she shaded the entire hell out of Drew Sidora. Now, Drew, you corny, you a liar, you a mess. It's giving me something went on other than the bad singing. For all we know, she could have felt some type of way after watching the playback of Drew trying to act like she was really going to be performing, and she knew she was just doing a little walk across the stage. She could have told some lies about something else. I personally want to know, Drew, what did you do to Candice? And, was it just your bad singing or was it something else? Because the way she did that, oh, baby. Yeah, Candice did all she could do over there in Atlanta to try to pull Drew out that hole she was in, and she just wouldn't come out. She would not come out. Debbie saying that face said it all. She should have went into detail. I wish she would have. Oh my God, I wish she would have went into detail. I said, how you gonna shade this girl on a whole nother franchise? I blame the manager. Why you even brought that up? Bianca said, you absolutely right, sis. Ashley, but I feel no sympathy for Mia. Oh, y'all over here ripping Mia up. Okay. But yeah, that happened. So let's get to Robyn and Juan. Let's get to Robert and Juan Dixon. Bert and Ernie. Let's get over here to Bert and Ernie, y'all. So Robert up here bagging up pills. Why she bagging pills instead of getting a goddamn pill separator? I don't know. Now, you know what I'm saying? You can put your doses in morning, afternoon, evening, day of the week. You can do them up to a month, some of them. You know what I'm saying? But she ain't got no pill separator. This fool up here bagging up pills, talking about it's her supplements and stuff, because the nutritionist said she had deficiencies. And I'm like, child, to say the least. Hey, DM Rocks. So yeah, she doing that. Robert walks in. Of course, first thing she want to do, because that's what she do. When they get her, she got to run to him. And you know what I figured out this episode, y'all? I figured out Robert goes to tell Juan what the women be saying, because she hoping he gonna have sympathy on her and be like, you know what? That do make you look bad. I do care about how you feel. I do care about you being humiliated. I'm gonna do better. I'm not gonna put you in a position for them to even talk to you like that no more. I think she be fishing for empathy and care from this man. But according to him, because I thought he had clapped his hand during this, when I saw this on the sneak peek, he was slapping the counter, y'all. He said he don't care. But instead of that, at this point, I feel like Robert should know that Juan don't care. Stop fishing for empathy. He don't care, baby. He don't care. The way he slapped that counter and told you that. That's what it is. So she telling about the meeting over there at Giselle's house with Team B. I told y'all when they split up like that, I'm gonna call them Team A and Team B. So she tells him about the meeting with Team B and how they feel. Well, they feel like you're not looking at how the optics and how it make me look and how it make me feel. And I felt like it was like an intervention. And he's like, do they know we already had a conversation about it? So it's like, once we talk about it, I don't care if I made you feel bad. We talked about it. So you don't, you better act like you don't care, girl. Else I'm gonna tell these people we don't go together for real. And yeah, Nina Ross, she want him to care so bad. She want him to care so bad. And it's a problem. Well, Karen did say she was the ditziest one now. Yolanda said exactly, Seanitra. Warren told Rottweiler that he don't care. He said that. He slapped the counter. Yolanda, he said he don't care. That's what he said. David said, I wish she would have thrown something like he said to give something to part of that show. No. Because I'm going to tell you what it did give. Bianca said, child, I cannot deal with shoulders. Juan or his counterparts, they need to go. They do. So look, then she said, well, that's what I was trying to tell him. She always reported trying to get empathy, and then when he don't, then she flips over to see, I'm on your side. I tried to explain that to him. I tried to make him understand that. So he was like, that's when he gave her that slap on the counter that I don't care. He said, what I'm supposed to do? Stop living my life? My circle already tight. I can't have my friends. So I said, wait a minute. Did Juan Dixon sit up here and say that him going to the nail salon and chilling with other women at laundromats and spending time with other women is living his life? That's living his life. He ain't finna stop living his life to be with you, girl. Them other women is part of his life. Oh, man. All right. I say, all right, Robert. Couture Bay say Juan would be out the house not helping anyway. Show should have been. He told her he does not care. That's right, David Garcia. Trina say Juan is more of a con than Robert. She's so insecure about herself that she could really get another man and let that half a man go. The problem is she know they don't go together. He faking for her for that TV. She's scared he gonna quit faking for her. That's right, David Garcia. He does not care. That's what he said. That's right, Yolanda. And that's right. He don't care. And that's to me, that's the real burn. Yes, this is that's what happened. That's what he said. He said, am I supposed to stop living my life? That's what he said. And he said, what he was like, I mean, what I'm supposed to do, get mad? He said, yeah, get mad, Robin, get mad. He said, curse me out, throw some fruit and stuff. Go ahead. And then production talking about Robin's mad meter trying to prove that, oh, see, she don't care. She don't care. Yes, she do. Brown Style say, I agree, Seanitra. He always look like he is 2 minutes from bringing up the fact that he not really with Big Rob and that she slept with his teammate and that she gave his money to. Free Juan. Yep. But you know what? I can't go back to Free Juan till he get a job. You know I don't like him till he working. Until he get a job, I ain't gonna never like him. I can't like him no more till he start back working. Ashley say laundromats, he was changing dollars for coins with another woman. Yes, he said that's part of his life. He said he got to live his life. Nisi Rose said he want to live the life he knows, bachelor life. I can't stand you, Nisi. I love you though. Oh God. Yes, no, you make me want to shout. Yeah, Juan made me want to shout when he said, am I supposed to stop living my life? I say, oh, God dang. I wish Daddy would. David Garcia say, it's tight, all right. That's his real woman. Hello, good night. Yolanda say, hashtag get a job, Juan. He better if he want me back on his side. I know he don't care. Look here, he told Robin he don't care. I know you don't care if we on your side, Juan, but you got to get a job before we can go back to saying free Juan. Hey, Lily, what up? DT, that's right. Tell them hit that like button and get your snacks right. Get your snacks right. David Garcia, Crazy Tale say you go with your real woman to the laundromat nail salon. Hello, that's exactly what you do. That's exactly what you do. Woo, baby. Then they went to talk about the darn the lawsuit thing, and she was like, he ain't do nothing wrong. He did everything right. I still don't believe he did nothing wrong. That's why it eventually was dropped. But y'all, can we talk about Robyn's goddamn confessional look? What the hell was that? This girl had on a shiny lace print with lavender feathers on her shoulders, on both shoulders, with a deep V cut. I told y'all last season, this girl got a covenant with the spirit of whiteness. She up here looking wide and uncomfortable. Metallic, shiny lace print, deep V dress with lavender feathers. Fake ostrich, by the way, because I know the difference. With a poof, like somebody just slapped her with a bag of synthetic feathers on both shoulders and put some rhinestones in the middle with a hot glue gun. When I tell y'all the way I hollered, the way she sat up there in that get up, because I can't call that nothing but a get up. And so he's sitting there like, yeah, it's a shame because I love my guys and I love them hard. They love me back. It's just a shame. Blah, blah, blah. You might have loved the team, but you sure didn't love them enough to help them win one. We saw your record, baby. We saw your record. And then her second confessional look, I guess they all got two confessional looks this year. She had the dark royal blue with the long sleeves and that neckerchief. Now it did, draw attention to how husky she is, but it looked better than that first situation with them lavender feathers slapped and stapled and glued to her shoulders. I don't know what the hell that was. That was serious. That was serious. Oh Lord. So moving right along, we get to Nika. They what they call a necker. They call her Necker. They refuse to call her Necker. So we just gonna call her Necker since she's stupid enough to let them call her Necker. Idiot. Ineka and her husband Ike. They go look at their house. I guess the contractor was finishing up or whatever. And 5 bed, 5 bath, 600 square feet. Beautiful home, look nice. They getting stuff done. The husband don't know no better. Well, which I told y'all what them girls said, that she the one with the money, not him. And they say he be taking her money and giving it to them young girls over there at University of Maryland, but y'all ain't heard that from me. Well, yes, you did, because I said it. That's what them children said about him. Now, I don't know it, but that's what the young people say. The young girls that he chasing over there at the University of Maryland said that he ain't really the one with the money, it's her. And I believe it. I think they got proved this episode because they had this real, like you know how the contractors or like the builders will just throw fixtures in the house just to kind of fill a spot. And so they had one of those real cheap, flimsy chandeliers they just threw in a spot. Real cheap and dated looking with the whole, y'all know what I'm talking about, the real cheap flimsy ones. And so he was like, so we keeping that chandelier? That girl was like, oh no, hell no. And he looking back at it like, what's wrong with it? I say, ooh, Ike, you didn't have to tell us your mama then was poor like that. You didn't have to do that, because that's the only person I know would be real impressed with that. But anyway, so she was saying that the mortgage company talking about, generational wealth was a problem. I didn't know it was a problem. I forgot to list a couple of the properties. So she started listing out. They had 2 houses in Wisconsin, 2 in Maryland, 1 in Florida, 1 other place, couple in Nigeria, whatever. But she didn't put them all on the information with the mortgage company. Okay, well and good. Got it. I guess we just needed to know that. I want to see, and this is my thing. I want to see, is Giselle going to be so upset that this girl got more than 1 house? Like you was mad about Monique having more than 1 house. Or are you going to overlook your envy on this one because you need her to fight Wendy yourself up? Okay. All right. So he talking about he hoping for twins and she got trouble conceiving. Listen, Ineka, sis, you better hurry up and get you a baby. Because the way them children saying that your husband out there at University of Maryland chasing them girls, if one of them turn up pregnant before you might have a little problem. Yeah, I mean, I doubt he gonna just leave his money, girl. But this is America. So he ain't gonna be able to just make them get rid of it. He gonna have to pay them a tidy sum. You better hurry up and get your baby first. Tish say, can everybody hit the like button? Tell them again, Tish. Catherine say, and you got me out here saying hello, good night to my students when they act a fool. Tell them again, sis. Tell them again. Oh, yes. Yolanda said Nika will be the next target. Probably. Well, her daddy do have money. But I'm just saying her husband ain't he don't look like he come from money. Not the way he was sitting up there looking at that little cheap flimsy chandelier trying to figure out why she didn't want it. Who the hell gonna spend money on a 600 square foot house and want a cheap flimsy contractor special chandelier hanging in their house? Bianca said, yeah, I do not let people mispronounce my name. It's not hard to say it right. Or if your name is Kayla, I'll call you Brenda. Let's see how it feels. That's disrespectful in my, yes, it's very disrespectful. You're not gonna do that to me. You're not gonna do that to me. That's rude. Oh no, I can tell you she can't handle Wendy. She can't handle Wendy. Clearly not. Debbie says, yes, Seanitra, I thought the same about Nick. Oh yeah, trust and believe. Once that whole thing fails, that their whole mount and attack against Wendy fails, she gonna be real mad, because here it is, another dark girl that's living better than you, comes from better than you, and gonna always have better than you. Okay. So that went on, and this fool talking about she get up and drink champagne in the morning with her vitamins. Girl, that might be why you can't get no baby. You need to cut that liquor out. You trying to get them eggs to get the percolating. But I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm gonna leave it alone. I ain't never had no problem getting babies. I had a problem not getting babies. Okay, I'm real fertile. I'm as fertile as the Napa Valley. I'm as fertile as the Fertile Crescent. Okay, a handshaker put me in trouble. So I don't know what and shout out to the ladies who have a hard time, but she might want to drop that champagne, and you might want to jump on your man like them girls is jumping on. Which shut up, Seanitra. But anyway, so then we get to Wendy and the lady, the producer, because she says she wants to do a talk show. And if I'm being real, I think Wendy might be okay with like one of the little bougie smart lady talk shows. I don't really do talk shows like that. They don't interest me no more. I have went through a phase where I used to like them, but not really. But I could see how she could do okay with it. So she met with this producer lady she been knowing for 19 years. I guess they knew each other back in college or whatever, and say she done produce some other stuff or whatever, and she trying to find studio space for the talk show. So she showed on one place, and it was like, okay, it's cute. Wendy could kind of see the vision of where she was trying to go with it, but then she could hear the lawnmower from outside, so that killed that. That ain't gonna work. And she said she want to talk about serious stuff, girl talk or whatever. And she said she multi-hyphenate. I said, all right, girl, I can dig it. The lady was like asking her about the budget. She said, I still can't give you a number. She said the pre-production and the studio space is already over budget, but I ain't trying to have a budget like Oprah and the lady looking at her crazy. And I'm sitting here like, girl, it ain't like you working on no with no budget like Oprah, because we ain't never heard of you, sis. Now come on, relax. But I feel like Wendy set budgets but just go over, and I think that's why she don't tell nobody what her budget is, because she set them and just slide on over. I think that's what's going on. Dr. J, boy, girl, if you don't quit reading my mind. See, you listen, y'all wonder why I love Dr. J. I be trying not to just gush, because I don't want nobody to feel like, oh, she got her picks. But this is why I love Dr. J, because she be thinking what I'm thinking. I just didn't say it because I didn't want to sound like that girl. But thank you for saying it for me. Okay, I was thinking it and you said it. Dr. J said a mortgage, nope. Like she thinks she's only rolling like that. I just send my CFO and purchase it. I was thinking that, sis. I was definitely thinking that, because I'm sitting here like, okay. You okay, all right, mortgage. Okay, mortgage. I'm gonna let that be. Mortgage. You know what I'm saying? I ain't discounting your coin, because I heard I really did hear that her daddy got it. But relax a little bit. And with her several properties in Nigeria, we're not gonna talk about the difference in the price of properties between Nigeria and America, girl. We ain't gonna do that. But I wasn't gonna do it, Dr. J. But thank you for saying what I ain't want to say. I did not want to be that girl. I did not. Okay. So yes. Yeah, back to Wendy. Then she went to coming up with all these old crazy, wacky names. And I did appreciate her producer for telling her, like, girl, that ain't it. She talking about Zen Win. She said, did you really want to call it that? Then she talking about Wendy's wisdom, and she looked at her like, no. She actually said no. Then she said, wine with Dr. Wendy? Like, I could be drinking wine when I come out here. And the lady was, trying not to laugh at her. She said, oh, my cheeks hurt. She's like, I'm glad you're excited. I wanted to tell Wendy so bad. Girl, she is not excited. Her cheeks is hurting from laughing at you. Like, she's smiling real hard to keep from busting out laughing. But, I mean, I think it's a good idea. I think she absolutely need a team to sit down and brainstorm with her to come up with some solid ideas. She do need a soundproof studio. She is going to have to actually set a budget, a realistic one, and try to stick to it. And I think she'll do fine with a talk show. I think that'll be very neat for her. So then we get to the Pilates class. Yeah. With Karen, Ashley, Mia, and Rings. And Nick. Okay. So they get in there. Hold on. My sister on this phone messaging. I be trying to keep up with everybody. And I can't, but I'm trying. Oh Lord, I can't read that out loud. So yeah, they in there in the Pilates studio or whatever. Karen still is giving Mia the handshake at this point, y'all, and it tickled me. Ashley over there talking about something. Is this safe where you just had your boobs done? The lady's like, yeah. And I'm trying to figure out, why would flexing and flapping your arms and pulling on cables not be safe for your titties? But okay. Then she named them. I don't know what she named them because I didn't care. It's been overdone. You're late. You're lame. Ashley's late on everything, so I'm not really surprised. Brandon say Karen gave the younger ladies a run for their money by giving best body in the Pilates scene. Go Grand Dom. She looks terrific. She do. Y'all know Karen bad. Karen is bad. Trina say, hold on. Just make throw up in your mouth just ridiculous. Oh. Oh. All I'm saying is the heifer was bad. The heifer was bad. That's what she named him. That sound dumb as hell. Dr. J said, no, I'm traumatized. You so crazy. But look, so they up in there and they stretching and stuff. Giselle walks in the door. And see, Giselle is another one that says stuff that makes me so uncomfortable. Can one of y'all explain to me why Giselle will walk in there and be like, ooh, I like vaginas, but I ain't know I was just going to walk in. They was going to be on the... Why would you be running around talking about you like people pocketbook? What's wrong with you? And you know the kind of stuff being said about you. You know what people ran back and told people that you did to them when they were pledging. Hey, D. Marie. And you up here talking about you like, ooh. Hey, Giselle. You run around yelling about on national TV. I like coochies. Why? Why do we need to know this? We already know what we heard about you, girl. It's given even less believable that you messing with that little boy who clearly looked like he don't like coochie. But I'm gonna let it go. That was just horrible. I don't know why she said that. So Karen says she getting ready for her 666, for her 2020. You know, she ain't calling it 60. She calling it the 2020. I like that. I think that's sporty. Giselle talking about what's 2020. You know what it is. And you also know you ain't gonna be that bad when you hit your 60. You ain't gonna look nothing like that. You only said, what's it, 7 years behind her? Is it even 7? I think she's 7 years behind, a few years behind her. But when you hit 60, you ain't gonna look like that. You don't look like that now. Came in there with them tight pants on, with them butt cheeks flat like Miss Butterworth, like they wanted to poke out, but they on straight struggle. Ma'am, you look like you've been a rear-end collision. You can't keep up with Karen. Brandon say, yep, that came out of nowhere, came from out of nowhere from Giselle. Why did she say that? I didn't understand why she said that. Especially why you trying to prove to us that you going with this little boy. Lel say at least somebody likes coochie in her and that boy relationship. Oh, go to the corner. I was trying not to send nobody. You get in there. Yolanda say, Gizzard neck gives creepy vibes, but had the nerve to jump when Wendy walked. Child, why are you talking about? We ain't even there yet. Yeah, Shalon, I like that 2020. I likes that. But she's so flat, they look like burnt flatbread. Child, looked like she had 2 whole cakes back there, 2 pieces of bastard bread, just sitting back there in them pink tights. T to the 4th power say, what did we hear? Have I missed something about Giselle? Child, you done missed a lot if you ain't heard that. That ain't new. D. Marie, you just getting here. You already acting up. Are you serious? You just got here. You already acting up. So look. So then Karen sitting up there telling them about, I guess, people get like that. It's like if you know whatever age your parents died, especially if you felt like they left too soon, or, a lot of times people, when they get close to that age, they start to panic. So she said she got all her tests done. She had them run all the tests on her, everything or whatever. Hey, Tammy Carter. And said that they found she had some calcium deposits in her carotid, And that, you know, this is the type of stuff that can be managed and dealt with diet, exercise, and all that good stuff or whatever. So of course, Giselle the dummy talking about, well, what does that even mean? So if you got heart buildup, what is that? What is that like? Clean your ears? I'm like, clean your ear. It will do something to deposits in your heart. Like, I don't know why she puts on display how stupid she is. I said that before. I'm gonna say it again. You can be dumb without advertising it to people. Everybody don't need to know how stupid you are. Everybody don't need to know that. Keep some stuff to yourself. Okay, that's what I was told. Because I used to run my mouth a whole lot. I know y'all say I run my mouth a lot now, but I used to really overshare. Like I had no filter. And I remember mama telling me, keep some stuff to yourself. Somebody need to tell Giselle that. You can't be that dumb and run around telling everybody. Can't just tell everybody. Okay? So you know how she rolls, sis. Hey, I know what they say about her. I know what they say about her. But listen, so that happened. And so they start doing the little workout thing. Ashley was doing good, of course, because she the youngest thing in the room. So of course she getting her Pilates on. She fit. Plus she do all them strange dances. I'm sure that's good for her. Keep her healthy. Me over there can't breathe. Karen and Giselle just hollering and squalling like somebody was beating them. I'm like, Lord, now listen, if y'all too old to be in there, then get up out of there. It ain't no shame. You know, some stuff, hey, don't hurt yourself. Especially with Karen, girl, you already look good. You ain't have to do that to yourself. But it was cute to see them work out. Production had to ruin it. Talking about showing like, oh, expert level, beginner. And then they did like a 80s style commercial. Y'all know what, those of y'all who was alive to remember back in the 80s when they would do the commercials selling workout tapes and they had a blue screen with the 800 number and stuff. Production did that whole 80s style commercial edit. Then Mia, after they finished, Mia was like, I gotta go to the bathroom. I've been holding it because she had to pee. Giselle so slimy, she waited Mia go to the bathroom to ask her to slide over there to Karen. How you and Mia doing? Trying to stir up some garbage. That's why I say they stitches was showing the whole episode. So phony. And Karen was like, we talked about everything, where we reset our friendship and, we at handshakes or whatever. And so when Mia came out, I appreciated the fact. Yeah. And you know what, Couture Bay, back then, even when it wasn't a infomercial, they would have like the Jane Fonda workout or what's my boy, Richard Simmons workout. And they would have Susan Powder in them and they would have infomercials. But like when your regular sitcoms would be on, they would play on regular commercials and they would show you like cuts from the workout and stuff. And the music, you could hear the music or whatever. And then they would say only $29.99. Call 1-800-555-5555. That's 1-800-555-5555. And it was like that. The infomercial time actually came a little bit after that. It was like around the same time, but it was like an overlap in the time. Lily, you remember? Yeah. I know I'm telling on some of us. I don't mean to. We still 25, y'all. We still 25. Brandon say abs are still video. Yes, now. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes. That's right. So when Mia came back out, Karen was like, oh, they was talking about us, and I told them that we are not at a handshake. And Mia was like, letting it be known she ain't like the handshake. But you know what? When you sit up there and try to talk trash and jump on bandwagons to lie on people who've been kind to you, if they put you on a handshake, they put you on a handshake. That's what the hell you on. And she said, Karen told her, you can't say we didn't make progress. We made a lot of progress. And so she did. And she was like, we just not bringing no rumors and treating them like facts or whatever. So Giselle was like, well, and in the interest of that, let me tell you, we had a meeting with Robyn to let her know this and that, and that we supported her and blah blah blah, smackety. Then she gonna tell Karen, talking about, and you feel like you owe Robert an apology because you mentioned about the blonde in Georgetown. And Karen said, hey, yeah, that was a rumor. I ain't have no pictures of it. She said, I don't know about his foreign ones, but I know about the domestic ones. I said, okay. And she said, and I do believe it's some truth to it. She say now, and if it's, you know, the fact that it's a rumor, I might owe her an apology. She said, but she owe me one too. And so Giselle was like, I mean, okay. She said, well, you might need to facilitate that. And I'm with Karen. If you want me to apologize for a rumor, you're going to apologize for all them lies you told on me. And the only thing Karen said, that's what she heard. And we all heard about the other heifer over there in Georgetown. That wasn't the first time that was heard. Okay. So then Karen asked Ashley about her divorce and say, is you divorced yet? And she said she ain't. Then when Candice came up, she went talking about, you know, oh, she not dealing with Candice or whatever. And that Candice had sent her a text message after the reunion and told her about herself. And because she had said that she had told that Candice had told her, don't speak to her no more. And so Karen was like, I guess Karen didn't believe her and was like, when she said that, I don't remember her saying that to you, when she said that to you. And so that's when she was like, yes, she did. She said that to me, and then pull up the I guess she gave production a copy of the text message. And for those of y'all who did not watch or can't read that quick, it had said, who you have shown yourself to, who you have shown yourself to be is someone who will conspire with your castmates to lie and embellish about very dangerous accusations for entertainment purposes. If you will do that, you will do anything. Please do not text me. You have made it very clear that we are not friends or even acquaintances. Plead your case about your character to someone else. And so that's what Ashley is mad about, because that girl called her out, told you exactly what it was, exactly how she felt. And we all know that she was conspiring. She brought that ugly lady that looked like David Allen Greer and George Foreman, the one y'all call a Muppet, up in there to lie on Chris, lie on Eddie, lie on everybody. And she knew that girl was lying. Talking about, I believe my friend, even after we see on camera the girl was telling a bold-faced lie. Okay, so you did conspire. That was a whole CON conspiracy, ma'am. A whole CON conspiracy. And then let me ask y'all something else. Did she sit up there and tell Karen them, those of y'all who watch, my name is the only name on the deed, but your name not the only name on the mortgage? And I don't know if I believe your name is the only name on the deed, because it was just last episode that you said you wasn't in on that, you wasn't in no hurry to get his name off the mortgage. So we need to, I'm not gonna say we need to, but I would like to find out the law in Maryland, whether you can have your name on the mortgage and not on the deed. How, ma'am? Because you don't have no deed in hand yet, because you still paying the mortgage. And according to you last episode, his name is on that mortgage, and you wasn't in no hurry to get his name off that mortgage. But I did hear her say that, unless I'm not mistaken. She said that. She did say that. I thought so. She just be lying backwards and forwards. Just lying backwards and forwards. Mm-hmm. And yes, D. Marie, she did conspire. Lying on somebody like that. What a Commonwealth of Virginia law? Can you have it on the mortgage without it being on the deed? She sure said it. She said it. But I don't know if I believe her, Trey. I got to see it for myself in writing. I do. Me do. Because it's like when people start that double talking and stuff, it's like, you up here telling my name, the only name on the deed. Why don't you tell them the truth? First of all, the bank still own this house, and his name is very much so on that mortgage, according to you. Lord, D. Marie say the deed is somewhere with Robyn marriage certificate. Oh, child, we might not never find that. Yes, it's in the LLC company. That's what I thought. Dr. J. You know, forgive me. You know, my mind ain't sharp as it used to be, but I know that's what I thought. That story getting tangled and twisted like some chroma lights. But anyway, then Ashley tell them about Ineka, and Karen tells them about Giselle LeBoy, what she going with, and say that she rocking the cradle and he's the baby. And that basically when she graduated high school, this boy was still in Pampers. And I thought it was funny that production had the baby crying sound effect in the background. Hey, silly boy 12, what's happening? All right. I got you and DT in the house. New Zealand's finest. Appreciate both of y'all. So look, moving on. We get to this housewarming over here at Ashley house. Okay. Ashley over there with her Uncle Lump. It looked like it was finna rain, but the rain backed off, so that was good for her. Talking about she got her core friends and family and people who supported her through this process. Blase, squaze, boot, boot, boot. Giselle showed up bringing Corona. Just corny. She asked about the 1 hour rule with Michael. Is that still in place? She said she don't expect that because he got her churn or whatever. And I'm sitting there like, girl, what made you even ask about that? That seems silly. Lump mentioned about her going to the Bahamas, but Giselle spilled that Michael was there because looked like Lump didn't know. Then he said, well, I just stay in my lane. Lump, use a lie. Use a lie. Apparently, lying running y'all family. You, Underbridge, and Ashley be lying y'all behind off. Lump ain't never stayed in his lane. Soon as he heard that Ashley was getting a divorce, he jumped all out of his lane, crossed the median strip on the shoulder of the road and all, trying to make sure that it was some money that could possibly be gotten so he could get a piece. You even brought your wife into it so she could try to interrogate Ashley because y'all wanted to see how much money y'all could get off Crocodile Dundee. Y'all out y'all lying behind tail. Golem over there ain't know what was finna hit him. He better be glad this wasn't no real divorce because y'all was finna rip him a new one. I hope Golem was paying attention on the replay. But anyway, so he told that lie. And Giselle talking about, do you? And he said, I tried to or whatever. And I'm like, Lump, we know better than that. So then Ashley, and let me tell y'all something. Ashley clothes actually looked decent at her housewarming. Scared the hell out of me. It actually didn't look as cheap as she normally looked. It looked decent. It looked age appropriate. Like it looked young. It looked kind of fresh. Had a little sheen to it. Little metallic lame situation going. Little cutout, show a little flesh. You know, it actually gave her a shape because she don't have one. Like it really had her looking kind of decent. I said, well, look at you. All right, ma'am. Look at you finally looking like somebody. All it took was for Golem to let you out that shoebox and put you in a house. Now you know how to dress a little bit. All right, keep it up, Ashley. So I had to mention that them clothes was decent. Mia comes in first. Karen showed up in her short set in the lilac color, honey. She was cute. Mia showed up in her, you know, her sheen or her no, not sheen. Mia be looking like she wear Fashion Nova every day. Everything is spandex or lycra blend. But she had on her Fashion Nova stuff. And she was like, oh, I like your house, blah, blah, blah. They get in the confessional like, I mean, it's cute, but it's big, so where's the water? You know, it's like you ain't had to say that about that girl house, and you up there in that little bitty apartment with your man and them children. Come on now, stop that. That wasn't nice. Just it's a nice house. The girl can't decorate. Hell, she can't dress. How the hell she supposed to decorate? And Michael finally bought the house just so he didn't have to be on camera. I know good and hell well you didn't think he was finna hire her no decorator. I thought that was just ugly for no reason. Then Karen still shook her hand when Mia came in. She still got that good old hot handshake. Cherie showed up in this like seafoam green short set, but hers didn't look like Karen. Karen had like a bustier top, or like it was not bustier, it was a corset top. It was like a V hemline corset top. It was real nice. Cherie showed up with something that looked like a long sleeve t-shirt underneath that blazer. I don't know, but it was a short set. And Giselle tried to use that to make her talk to that lady, and she was not interested. Vet, thank you for being like number 123. So she wasn't interested. She was like, y'all got to take a picture again. Y'all got, and child Karen must have rolled her eyes. Karen rolled her eyes as soon as she seen Sharice come through that door. And Giselle was still trying to make fetch happen. And according to the Grand Dame, fetch will not be happening. Not tomorrow, not now, not never. Okay. So she tried it though. And then they went for the house tour. As soon as they walked in, here come Wendy. Child, Wendy came in with the denim fit, with the skirt, with the nice little sculpted sleeve, with the white boots, with the coverlets. I said, come on, boots. She did that. She was cute as she could be. Honey, walked in, hugged. She hugged Karen, spoke to Sharice, hugged her neck, and went and kind of, chilled out. She walked all past Giselle. Giselle making faces, jumping back like Wendy was going to greet her. Wendy ain't finna greet you. She don't do you. You showed your behind, acted as nasty as you could last season. So now she not speaking to you either. You ain't got to jump and act like, ooh, don't speak to me, baby. She done with you. And according to Wendy, the time for civility is long gone. And baby, she went right past me. Mia sat there with the grin on her face, like, oh God, she's speaking to me. She sure ain't, girl. You attacked her and then lied on her. You slimed me. You physically attacked her and lied on her. You are disgusting, sir. But anyway, so they went ahead and finished the house tour, looked upstairs, downstairs. I didn't see much to see. It's a lot of space in there. But like I say, she really didn't decorate yet. Like, give her time. You know, this somebody that ain't never had no house. You know, y'all know who her mama is. Hey, Jazzy. And so I honestly believe if she stay in that house long enough, she is going to take her time, probably get ideas, see what other people are doing. Lump wife will probably pitch in and help her. I believe she gonna do okay, because you can see downstairs she's making an effort to like come up with a motif and a theme for a house. So I think it's gonna be okay. She ain't really do a lot. For those of y'all who didn't see it, she ain't did a lot on deco yet. I don't think she really knows how. But I think honestly, I think she's gonna be okay. Brandon Martin, thank you for the super chat. Say, when Wendy said didn't know it was a kids' party till the entertainment showed up early, did you enjoy shady production flashback of Sesame Street? I did, but we ain't got that far yet. But thank you for the super chat. I love you. So when they get back downstairs, what he talking about is what happened. But now, before she said that, I don't want y'all be going straight to what they said, baby. Them facial expressions is everything. Baby, George Foreman walked in that door. I'm talking about that Muppet girl, the dragon from Mulan, her, the Geico caveman, Deborah, walked in the door with that sad ponytail slicked back, still looking hard in the face, like, you know, 25 to life. Wendy's mouth fell open. It wasn't just that she looked at her. Her mouth fell open. Hey, Patricia Robinson. It's okay, girl. Thank you for being like number 123. Walked in the door. Wendy's mouth fell open. Like, and then she had to like spin and turn her back, I guess, to get herself together. And then the confessional, that's when she had made that comment, Brandon. You right. She did say that, talking about she didn't know it was no kids' party till the entertainment showed up. But I will say this, her confessional look and that chartreuse, oh, she murdered that chartreuse. Wendy know her colors. I'm going to give it to her. When that heifer know her colors, God, she know them. So that happened. And so everybody outside, they ran the table, you know, sitting down. Mulan's dragon was out there trying to sit with the girls, and they was like, that's Robin's seat. Shoo-shooing her over out the way and everything. She trying to be at the table with the main girls. You not a part of the cast. Why are you trying to force yourself to this table, girl? Don't nobody want to see you. Don't nobody want to see you. But anyway, so they all out there to the table talking and chatting it up. And then we see Robyn shows up in a Pepto pink ruched spandex one shoulder situation, like a maxi dress all the way to the floor. Baby, she looked terrible. But she came in, she greeted everybody. She spoke to everybody. She didn't try to act extra like her friend Nick. Shoulders, you know, tried to greet everybody. I think Shoulders uncomfortable because she know everybody talking about her and her man, or the man she say is her man. Okay, the jury's still out on that. And so she came in and in her confession talking about something. I'm not gonna hide. I'm not gonna hide. You want to know something? Just ask it. You know, I'm not hiding from anybody. It's like, girl, child, you may as well hide, because don't nobody want you to hide. They just finna drag you. I hope you know it. I can smell it. I see it coming. The new girl shows up in NECA with a black blazer dress, lots of cleavage showing, real phony, calling everybody beautiful. And Karen, she spoke to Karen like, oh, that's my favorite color. Hello, beautiful. Oh, you're so pretty. Oh, beautiful. Hello, beautiful. Just phony with this high-pitched voice like, girl, what is you doing? What are you doing? Me and my homegirls want to know, what are you doing? They asked Wendy about this. She know it. She was like, you know, and Wendy was in the confessional like, I mean, I seen her, and she was trying to remember how many times or where she's seen her. She was like, I seen her in passing. So it's so funny. Like, this girl knows so much. Like, oh, my cousin-in-law, she close with my cousin-in-law, but Wendy don't even know who the hell you are. So if she close with your cousin-in-law don't mention her, but you know everything about her, but she don't seem to know a goddamn thing about you, which further says they brought you in to try to go for her. So I said, okay, Mia called her a Valley girl. She was like, oh, I like her little Valley girl thing with the yes girl. And she really was. Everything was girl this, girl that. When they were talking about she couldn't get that baby, girl, I'm trying. Girl, I'm like, what is with all this girl stuff? What's wrong with you? And what it really was. Y'all won't let me live it down. Say the Robyn voice gets me every time. She need to stop talking like that. Listen, is that not how she talk? What? This is a say, why are you like this? I don't know. I'm trying. Dr. J saying that's why I give over 500 clothes hangers for a housewarming gift. These plastic hangers had me shaking like I needed to feel my next fix. Girl, them plastic hangers was real. They was real. They were. Wendy is stunning. She's absolutely stunning. I got to give it to the heifer. She's bad. She's bad. Every time. Never stop doing that. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Ashley said, I'm a Valley girl. That's not how we talk. But I'm going to tell you, you know what? Let me not say what it is. I want to say what it is, but I'm not going to say what it is. I'm going to let it go. I'm going to see if somebody else say it in the chat. If so, I'm going to put it on the screen. Because some stuff I don't be wanting to say because it don't sound nice, but I know exactly why she's doing that. It's real fake, real phony, real pathetic, all that. So Ashley pulls Wendy to the side like, oh, well, we ain't had a chance to catch up in blase squaze or whatever. And that's when Ineka was out there telling them people about been trying to get a baby for 7 months, and they checked her and they say, you know, she's above average or whatever. Talking about, and I normally am, but I'm sitting there like, but you normally can't be, because you sitting up here with that wig sitting atop your head. I don't know that much about these new wigs, but I know it's supposed to sit flat to your head. It's not supposed to be sitting like it's sitting on a hump. And why wasn't it plucked? Why was it so dense at the part? Like, I had so many questions about that wig, but I'm like, okay, girl, all right, Nollywood, I feel you, girl. All right. So then we get to Ashley and Wendy. And so Wendy is showing her so much love. And, oh, I came in, I could just feel the love. You did a great job, and you've been so supportive and let me know that I mattered to you and all this stuff. She's like, but then this stuff with Deborah. And told her, like, you know, basically, I want to trust you. I just don't want to be feeling like at first opportunity, you're going to stab a girl in the back. Okay? Definitely trying to cater to them. It was absolutely irritating. Nisa, I'm glad you said it. Everything about her was given very much, I'm catering to you. And this is the thing with that, right? It gives pick me vibes, but more a lot of that also gives condescending. And people like Giselle be so flattered in thinking that somebody kissing up to her, she don't even realize when somebody's being condescending. Girl, she sees you as beneath her, so she feels like she's talking down to you by throwing the girl in this and girl that and girl. Okay, she playing in your face too, Nick. Hey, U.S. Army brat. Yes, Bianca. She said that normally I am irritated me so bad. She's starting off all the wrong way. Yeah, trying to be real pompous and stuff. It's like, girl, no, ma'am. Eliel said Neka look frosted too. If a follicle of hair touched her face, I know it stuck. Yeah, she had a lot going on with that face. She had lots of spackle up there. But I want her to repluck that wig and get them braids tied, you know, braided a lot smaller before they apply that wig cap next time, because it was not laying down. It wasn't laying down. And I did also like the fact that Wendy just told her, like, I don't want to feel like your first opportunity you're gonna stab me in the back. You know, that stuff wasn't cool. And so Ashley was like, well, you know, I can see why you would feel that way, because we haven't spent time together. That's why you don't know I'm trustworthy. That's why you wouldn't know whether I am or not. And she said, girl, I invited you to my baby party. And she said, yeah, you did. And she didn't make it. And she said, and that's where my invite stopped. She said, sure did. I said, that's right, Wendy. Somebody, you invite them heifers and they don't show up. Don't keep inviting people to your house. Don't beg nobody to like you, girl. I said, all right, Wendy. All right, girl. You done been around us a little bit. You getting yourself together. You're a little tight there. She did, right? And so she was, you know, basically like, hey, do you want, you know, Are you the person that don't want me to tell you everything? Would you prefer it if I didn't tell you everything? And she said, no. I'm not that girl. Please tell me when something going on. So she talking about, well, in the spirit of that, let me tell you about Neka. Okay, the same idiot that sat out there and told them people that you're mispronouncing her name. Her name is not Neka. And I felt like that was a very sisterly thing to do. If I'm sitting in a room full of people who don't know how to pronounce your name and I hear them like just randomly, casually mispronouncing your name, I'm going to tell that is not how you pronounce that girl's name. Like she literally was trying to get your respect for you. And you went out of your way to pick me to say, it's okay. I mean, I want them to be comfortable. Comfortable? How the hell is pronouncing somebody's name correctly going to make them uncomfortable? If it makes you uncomfortable to pronounce my name, then don't talk to me. But it's cool. Like, if you ain't got no self-respect, we can't have it for you, baby. We can't. So Ashley goes to tell her about this stuff with Neka and the conversation they had. Mind you, production is like going parallel, playing what actually was said in the conversation. So the way Ashley told it, she brought up the blog article about you being called Osu, and she was like, it's really horrible. And so she was like, and then of course when they showed the playback of the conversation, that ain't what happened. Neka didn't bring up anything. Ashley brought that up and asked her what it was. Like, why would you be bringing up something from the first season that girl came on the show to ask this girl? Didn't you say you was friends with Ngazi? Weren't you? Wasn't you and Sheila Underbridge talking about you was friends with Ngazi? So Ngozi is also an Igbo woman that you claim is your good friend. If you were so concerned when Wendy came on her very first season on Potomac, why didn't you go to Ngozi, then and say, girl, what does that even mean? Where does that come from? Which says to me that you did, but you wanted to ask her that so you could bring some mess. So then when we see the playback, that girl ain't asked you nothing about Wendy. Absolutely not. You asked her, what does that mean? What is that? Now I'm going to tell you what really annoyed me. What annoyed me and what let me know that this girl is so disconnected from her own culture that I could have spat on her. It was very annoying. Hey, Nakase, thank you for being like number 127. So she sits there talking about now I did like that she acknowledged the fact that whole system is abolished in most every place ever, right? And talking about something about, when your family was promised to like a local king or whatever. Like, that is not what the hell that is at all. At all. So the fact that you don't even know your own culture, girl, jump off a bridge. Jump off a bridge. You don't know your own culture and you sitting up here letting these people mispronounce your name. And then when your own sister tries to stand up for you because she's been around these people a little bit longer, she has her footing in this little social circle and she's, chest out for you, talking up for you to let people know, hey, pronounce this girl's name better. Oh, well, I want them to be comfortable. And then when somebody comes to ask you about something, if you weren't intelligent enough to shut her down, you should have at least had enough understanding and knowledge about your own culture and traditions that you could have explained it without sounding like like you on a short bus, like a window licker. I was very irritated by that. That pissed me off. You got a lot of nerve, bad wig. You got a lot of nerve, bad wig. But I'm gonna let that go. The main issue is that Ashley sat up there and bold-faced lied on that girl. But that's what you get though. You so busy not knowing your own culture and tradition, not even respecting your own name, your own native name at all. Like, you could just call me whatever makes you comfortable. You so busy trying to fit in and trying to prove how westernized you are. You so busy trying to prove you're so Western. You don't even know this Western heifer is lying on you left and right. She just lied on you. Bold-faced lied on you. Bold-faced lied on you. That's what the hell you get, though. You're going to learn, wig. You're going to learn. So then the producers checked Ashley for lying on the girl. Was like, but that ain't what happened. And so Ashley was like, oh my God, that's how I remembered it. Maybe it was the tequila. It wasn't no tequila. You lied on her. You wasn't drunk while you was at that darn housewarming for the house that ain't even warm yet. You lied on her. That's what you did. You lied on that girl, period. And production shouldn't have had to check you. You should have checked yourself before you ever opened your mouth and just lied on somebody. Because you want to stir up mess. This is production. This is them producing, creating drama that don't really exist. That's why I said this episode is a 6.5. Y'all are creating drama and we can literally see it. Again, here we go again. So then when she told Wendy about it, Wendy, she checked her. Number one, she explained it correctly. It has to do with gods. That had nothing to do with no local kings, and then dispelled the rumor altogether. My family is not Osu. And she pointed out the fact that, you done been to whole parties and gatherings and stuff. Nobody would have been relating with us like that if they were. And I'm glad that she checked it. Thank God for that. But the problem was, we leave it with Wendy kind of upset and having a bad taste in her mouth over this girl, thinking that this girl is bringing up stuff from blog articles, when that's not even what happened. Ashley lied on this girl and got Wendy with a problem with her, which rightfully so, if that's really what happened. But that's not what happened at all. Ashley just lied on that girl. But that's what she gets, though. When you sit up here, first of all, anybody that you have to deny your identity, who you are, anybody that you have to be less authentic in order to be accepted by, you shouldn't want nothing to do with that person. You shouldn't. I don't want nothing to do with nobody that is, in order for me to be cool with you, I got to be less of me. The minute that's the issue, I'm going to need you to find somebody else to kick it with. Now, y'all, I'm putting the StreamYard in the chat now because I want to know what y'all got to say about this. But it was disgusting to me. Now y'all know why I said I gave them hookers a hot 6.5. A hot 6.5. Because it was garbage. The behavior, the producing, the scheming, all of it. Brandon Martin say, ooh, this a whole drag. Not bad wig. Yes, bad wig. Yes, bad wig. I'm a rich BITC, you know what, but I got a whole mortgage like everybody else. Dr. J say, Ashley said again, she takes care of the kids by herself. I just screamed. Girl, yes. And you got a whole nanny named Daisy that we seen last Sunday. Yeah, talking about she cooked more now. Mm-hmm. That's what she said. Ashley knew exactly what she was doing. Yeah, what it was is she didn't expect production to check her on it in front of that camera. Mm-hmm. That's what it was. Yolanda, you said you give them a 5. Dr. J say lower and powder those wigs. It does look like it needed a powder. It was real shiny. I don't want to accuse her of being synthetic, but that wig was a little shiny to me. It was a little shiny to me. Child. Let me find out ain't nobody got nothing to say, and I done gave it all up. If ain't nobody got nothing to say, I'm gonna read some comments and I'm gonna slag. Y'all know me. Nisi says you give them an even 6, not even a 6.5. The only reason I would give them a 6.5 is because production did check Ashley for lying on that girl. That's 1. 2, for the handshake, because Karen kept the same energy the whole time. She gave that help for that handshake, and she made her stand on that handshake the whole episode. So I had to give them that. And for the text message that Candice sent Ashley, Tasha, if you hit the camera, baby, it'll turn your camera off. Where's she gone? Well, Tasha, if you listening, come back. Just turn your camera off, baby. Y'all sure welcome to come talk. But yeah, the handshake, the text message, and production calling out Ashley for that lie, definitely That's what gave him the 0.5 for me. That's the only thing that really got him over the 6 was that. T said they still coming for dark-skinned, beautiful women every day. Every day. And then you got dummies like Seanitra that comes for herself. She came for herself. I never seen nobody to knock themselves off that hard. Like Dr. Wendy was a clown her first season, but this girl right here, baby, she take clowning to a whole new level. DT said Neka proved she was one of those idiots that want to be clear talking about how she want them to be comfortable. I don't know what happened to Tasha. I don't know where she went. Alonda, what you say? Candice eloquently handled Ashley with that text. Love Karen with the handshake and Messy Mia and Neka too. Girl, now what was interesting was that Candice made sure she showed what, not Candice, Ashley made sure that she showed what Candice said to her. But if y'all notice, she didn't show what she said to Candice. She didn't show what she said to Candice. Oh, and you know something else that I didn't mention. For those of y'all who did watch this episode, did y'all find it strange, or did it look like to y'all that Ashley looked like she was disappointed when she heard that Candice was gonna be in LA? Like she wanted Candice to be in town at home alone while everybody was at her house. Like she really wanted to be able to feel like she was slighting Candice. She looked disappointed to me when Karen told her, well, she's in LA, so it worked out. I felt like I saw disappointment wrote all over her face, and I was tickled. I was tickled. And you know something else that I want to point out, and let me ask y'all, because I could be tripping. Is it me, or is Ashley getting sloppy with her like instigating? Because she's always been an instigator, but I feel like this one was sloppy. This one was sloppy. Uh-oh, is that my Niecy Rose? Hey, sis. Hello?
Hello?
Okay, I can hear you now. Okay. Hey,
oh,
girl.
Okay. I'm on the laptop, so I was trying something different. I'm like, okay.
Okay. So now tell me what you think. Right. Let me hear it. Give it to
me. Well, what really bothered me, let's just go straight to it. Neka, she bothered me from like start to the finish. I couldn't stand it. I couldn't stand it. And it was so, to me, it was so performative. Like from when she was doing the whole house thing, I was like, I don't know, something tells me that she wasn't born in Nigeria. Like even just her tagline.
She wasn't. She was born in LA.
Okay.
She was born in LA. Like it's giving California.
You see?
Real bad.
Yeah. She's trying to cater to
and
the
you know and
bandits.
you know and I know a lot of those kids that are like first. Yep, and but like we know, and I know a lot of those first generation kids out of West Africa go like overboard trying to prove how American they are, and it really be a mess.
Yes,
it really be a mess, and this is giving a mess, and it's embarrassing because I'm like, girl, if you don't stand up and make them heifers pronounce your name, why are you kissing their behinds? What's wrong with you?
Yeah, it's very unnecessary. Like, you don't need to do that. Like, right away, correct them. And then at least it shows that you're standing on your own 2 feet. It shows that you're proud of your even Wendy, when she came in, she was proud of her heritage. She was proud of her culture. She didn't shy away
Yes.
from sharing that part of her. But this one, I'm like, what's wrong with you? Like, like, who are you? And then to make them feel
Yeah,
comfortable,
I
you want
was
them to be
upset with her.
comfortable?
I was so
No.
upset with her. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
I'm like, what the hell are you even talking about?
Just
What are you
foolishness.
even
That's what I
talking
said.
about? And you're right, she was
No.
performative when she was walking through the house. When she was walking through
Yep.
the house with the contractor, she was absolutely being performative. When she got there with those
Mm-hmm.
women, it was extremely performative. Like she was on, it was like she was giving a drag showcase or something. It was so draggish.
Yes.
Hello, beautiful,
Yes.
beautiful. Oh, you're so pretty, beautiful.
Right.
It was like, girl, what the hell are you doing?
Yes. But then when you,
What
okay,
is
that's
this?
what I was going to say in the chat. I was going to say, when she walked in, when she was coming through the backyard, did you catch her? And I caught it twice. Did you catch her making a direct contact to the camera? Like her eyes looked like she wanted to almost be like in the perfect frame.
Yep.
Like, okay, and let me be ready. Let me, set myself up. She looked directly at the camera twice when she came in. And then when she sat down, when they were starting to ask her questions, it's like, just be yourself. I don't know. She came in for the wrong reasons,
It was
and
a
it's
lot.
gonna
And then let
show.
me, yep.
Mm-hmm.
Now let me ask you this.
Mm-hmm.
What did you think? Hey, E Boogie, what's up, sis? What did you think about her coming in with the blazer dress with no cami or nothing, just her tits all out? I was like, girl, what are you doing?
Nothing underneath. Just
Nothing underneath.
nothing at all.
Nothing underneath.
I
You,
was like,
first of
oh,
all, everybody else is dressed like for the occasion. Her and
yeah.
Robert came like they were going to an evening event. And it was like, are y'all going to the club? Or y'all coming to a housewarming? These are ladies you never
Pick
met
one.
before. You got your boobs on display. Like, girl, what are we really doing here?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And her ruching. I'm like, okay, did she do like a whole shopping spree of ruching? Because the last episode, they had the same thing, the ruching on the front, and the
Yep.
side, and then this one had this one on the side. I'm like, did she go on a
On
ruching
the
shopping
spandex.
spree? Yes.
Yeah, with
Oh.
Robert, it was ruching last episode, ruching this episode. I'm real tired of the
Yeah.
spandex jersey knit situation. Like, girl,
Yep.
stop it.
Give it up. Absolutely, give it up. It was too much. Yeah. So I don't know. I almost felt bad for her when she was explaining, when they were doing the story side by side, when Ashley was inside and she was telling her side of the story with the NECA and everything else. And then outside, she was telling her part. I almost kind of felt bad, like, oh, okay, you know what? Ashley really did just make up a whole bunch of stuff to really start some mess this season. But then I'm like, no, I'm not going to feel bad for NECA, because in the next episode, you were clearly talking about Wendy's mom having a shrine and being a witch. So I'm like, no, she actually knows what she's doing, and she's doing it purposefully. Yeah. It's not I didn't know.
She's playing into it. Right. She's playing into that crap. Like, basically, she's there to say all of the nasty xenophobic stuff for them so they don't have to say it. It's the same thing
Right.
when clear people find that one token Negro that's willing to come around and say, I don't care if you call us the N-word. Like, that's literally her purpose. And so and you're right, she's comfortable lying on Mama Wendy. And I'm like, why would you do that? Are you dumb? Like, you're not close with them people like that to know nothing about them. Wendy, like, barely was trying to figure out where she saw you before. And you trying to put this whole, there's a cousin-in-law that's doing this and doing that. Well, girl, why you talking about what the cousin-in-law is doing? Did the cousin-in-law tell you that your man is over there on that campus hunching them little young girls? Did she tell you that? Why you pretending like you're so close with your man's cousin? Yeah, right, after hours, because you're not going to tell me that man family don't know that he over there swinging and banging, because clearly they cloaking for him. But they supposed to be so close with you that they telling you stuff about Wendy because they supposedly so close with Wendy and her mama. Girl, bad.
It's a lie. And then she actually tweeted she tweeted, and it was in reference to the whole story, and she's like, really, Ashley? But then all the comments and everybody on there was saying, what do you mean, really, Ashley? You knew what you were talking about. You knew the story you were bringing to that table. So what do you mean, really, Ashley? Like, you know the type of person that she is. Oh no, it's too much.
Well, I guess she said really Ashley because she's trying to figure out, like, why would Ashley just lie on me? Like, why would she do that? But girl, you came there to lie, so you opened up the door. So I guess at this point, she can lie on you. If you lying, everybody gonna lie. Hey, Ufoma.
Exactly.
She said, bingo. How she was so casually speaking on Wendy's mom was insane. Yes, it was very insane. It was real disrespectful. And you got a lot of nerve to be calling that lady a witch. You got a lot of nerve. That pissed me all the way off. I knew from then I didn't like her. I was done with her then. Hey, Brandon. Yes, Brandon. He out there swinging and banging. This is what the students over there at University of Maryland is saying about him. I don't know if you was here that night when I put that message up. What that girl said is going on over there at that campus, because they said that Dr. Ehem is taking money from NANCA and he over there buying booty from the undergrads. Now that's what they say.
Oh.
So while she talking about what her husband cousin about Wendy and her mama, I want to know if your husband cousin is telling you about his extracurriculars over there on the campus.
Well, I know a lot of academics like that.
That part.
I do. I've worked with a couple of them. Anyway, hello Seanitra, hello Nisa Rose, hello Roy family. How are you all doing?
Hey DT. Hey, good, thank you.
I just wanted to say, first of all, well, I just want to ask, what the hell was Rob him wearing in that confessional look?
Child, we all want to know. When you pick it out, tell us. We don't know what that thing had on. She truly looked like somebody beat the hell out of her with a case of Pepto-Bismol.
That's it. All I heard: when you have nausea, heartburn, indigestion.
Diarrhea. Yes.
That's all I kept hearing in my mind. But she came in as she was walking, and her steps was going left, right. I'm like, when you have nausea, heartburn, indigestion. I'm like, there you go. That's her theme song. That's her theme song right there.
Yeah, but you know what? Now that you mentioned it, Nisa, it did look like she was dancing to that jingle when she was coming in.
I'm telling you, when you watch it back,
baby, she was, and I was like, why is she dressed in something for like a nightclub or a lounge, coming to a housewarming party, and got one shoulder? Like, girl, as wide as your back is, if you don't put on something and fill up them shoulders.
Gosh, like at least wear something to give her the illusion.
Over there, what's going on?
At least like wear something to give the illusion of a beehive, you know?
I mean, I'm not even worried about her behind at this point. Just cover up them shoulders. We ain't got time to worry about her backside. Just cover them shoulders up.
It's like, what is she wearing?
Baby, what's going on? Is that
Oh my!
Is that the Humane Society? Is that a dog pound? Like, did you steal somebody's biscuits? What is that?
No, it's my dog and my neighbor's dog. Because this is what happens every time people walk past our house.
Are they arguing? Like,
and gone mean
angry.
Oh. I'm sitting there like, what the hell? Did they see Robyn dressed too? Lord, Paige says DT being attacked. I'm like, hell, I wanted to know. I'm like, what is going on? Hell no. Night, Lily. I was sold on that one. Oh, Jesus. DT, come back when they calm down. But, yeah. That whole situation really threw me with her, though. She had a lot of nerve. Girl, what did you think about Karen giving? Girl, what did you think about Karen giving Mia that handshake the whole episode? That took me out.
Oh my gosh, that reminded me of when you go for an interview and they give you the wink and the gun, like you think you're gonna get hired, but you're not. Like, don't be too comfortable. That was don't get too comfortable. You know, we might have given you some of our coffee from our snack station, but we won't be returning the phone call. Yes, no.
Exactly. Exactly. I was just like, girl.
Baby, that handshake took me out. That handshake.
I was like, girl, auntie. I was like, I was a real big fan of.
Karen was giving that energy to me, like, girl, you on your last leg. You try one more thing.
Mm-hmm.
Try one more.
Not having it.
Exactly.
That's what it was really giving.
The handshake and then the one hand over the hand, like.
And you know what? I ain't had a chance to call you, so we can. Yes, the church handshake, girl. That's that holy handshake. But listen, we ain't been able to talk and gossip for a minute. So since I got you for a minute, girl, let's go over this text message from Candice, because this text message tickled me. Okay, let's go over this. Let's go over it because it was a thing. It happened. Now it says, and I quote, "You have shown yourself to be who you have." DT, you got to mute that with them dogs, baby. My nerves bad. Who you have shown yourself to be is someone who will conspire with your castmates to lie and embellish about very dangerous accusations for entertainment purposes. If you will do that, you will do anything. Please do not text me. You have made it very clear that we are not friends or even acquaintances. Plead your case about your character to someone else. Girl, that thing hit like a brick. And you know what it really hit? What really hit for me was the last sentence. She said, plead your case about your character to someone else. Now, she didn't show nothing she said to Candice, but she showed what Candice said back. But she don't realize what Candice said back says a lot. It speaks volumes. So you were literally messaging her to plead your case, to try to prove that, oh no, I didn't do it. I didn't do this. Yeah, girl, you was over there begging and pleading behind the scenes so you could get back in front of the camera and try to drag her and lie on her like you just lied on Neka. Mind you, you only showed her message. I'm with Candice on this one. She said, if you'll do that, you do anything, don't text me. So you was reaching out to her. Candice wasn't reaching out to you. Candice don't want nothing to do with you. And so it was interesting to me that she got on the screen and tried to make it like, oh, she pulling some kind of boss move. Like, oh no, I'm not inviting her to my house. It told her mama ain't enough sage in the world. Like it was an option for Candice to come to your house. Candice then already told you, girl, don't even text me.
Yep. She said everything that she needed to say, and it was very one-sided because she only showed that one part. So I'm interested to see where's the rest of that message, because it looks like it definitely wasn't her trying to reach out.
Yeah, it definitely was not getting her getting no straightening with Candice. She was begging. She was clearly begging.
For sure. She's trying to do the dirty work for the show. So I feel like she was trying to beg for something, trying to cozy up to her, try to see, kind of pick her brain and see what else she could do to see if she can get more screen time to pull more foolishness. So when I feel like that didn't go well, then she had to go the NECA route and say, okay, let me see what I can do with this. She's dirty. She's very, very dirty. Very, very, very dirty. That whole conversation with her mom too was a little bit different. I noticed, I'm like, she speaks to her mom and her accent and everything is very different from when she's speaking to the rest of the girls. That character is very interesting.
Because I think it was last season, it could have been the one before, I had pointed out that Ashley takes on like a black scent when she's talking to black folks.
Yes, that's exactly it.
She does. Yep. She tries to blacken up her skin.
And then the neck twirl. I caught that. I was like, oh. She's like, there ain't no. What she say? She's like, there ain't no, enough sage in the world. I was like, oh, okay, one sense, Ashley.
Yeah, when that started, girl. When that started. Okay. All right. Girl.
Very interesting, right? Very interesting.
Very. But it's like but on a normal day when she talking to Lump or to Sister Underbridge, it's very whitewashed Ashley. Very much so whitewashed Ashley. And like she threw that one little neck twirl in with her mama. But when she be talking to Wendy and them, or she talking to Candice or trying to argue with Candice, she pulls like a whole lot of extra on that black scent, which says to me, you're not black. You know what I mean? You can play around with people because you're not pure clear. You clear adjacent. But that's the type of stuff like when I see their behavior toward darker, actually black women, I know exactly what it is because there's a difference. And I know that there's a difference because the way you speak with your family and the people who are actually close to you and the way you speak to these ladies is completely different, honey. I've been clocked her.
Yeah. Yeah. Night and day. Night and
goddamn day.
Yep.
Because mind you, Chris Bassett throws on a black scent and he makes me sick with it, sitting up there looking like a mountain man or some kind of weirdo from Wrong Turn. But he does that black scent all the time. He don't change. Yes. It's not when he's home with Candice, it ain't no black scent. Then when he come out around other black people, it's a black scent. He had a little fake black scent all the time, looking like a whole deranged hillbilly.
With this pants.
But he keep the black scent 24/7. Ashley drop hers at the door. As soon as she round her folks, their black scent is gone. Yes, the pedal pushers through her.
The pedal, yes, pedal pushers. Oh dear, the pedal pushers.
Megan Roche, thank you for being like number 140. Yes, baby, them hot ankles. Girl, what did you think of Sharice with that weird short set on? And she was over there looking hopeful as hell. When Giselle was trying to push, like, we gotta take a picture together. Sharice was looking like, please. Karen was like, no.
No, that outfit was, Karen's was the nice designer, press, clean, smooth. And then Sharice's what you think you might get. What is it? When they like something that you order and then it's completely different.
What you got?
Yes. Like, why? Just why?
It was a huge difference. Like you had that long sleeve t-shirt underneath that blazer tucked in. It was ill-fitting, it looked uncomfortable. Poor Karen is over here in the nice lilac corset top, right? Like, looking tailored and clean and crisp. Yes. And her shorts was not bunching up between her legs because her thighs was rubbing.
That's what I was gonna say. The wrinkles. I'm like, what is happening over here?
Ooh, the wrinkles. Oh, it was something. Listen, I stopped wearing shorts when they couldn't. I stopped wearing shorts once I got to where they couldn't just hang neat and clean and keep the crease. Yeah. The minute they start bunching and getting all them extra lines and stuff, like, ooh, girl. Ooh, girl.
Where you gotta stop and pull it down in between. You're like, oh goodness.
Yeah.
That's when you go to the restaurant because you're just gonna sit down. You're not gonna do too much walking. That's something that you wear when you're not gonna do too much walking. Because no.
Yeah, ain't nobody gonna see you. And I definitely wouldn't have did it in front of a camera.
At all.
Not in front of no camera. Never. Not to save my life. No. That was horrible. That was horrible.
Sad. Too sad. Talking about you guys should take a picture together. Oh gosh, Giselle.
She tried it, but girl, you got to go back and look at the look on Sharice's face when Giselle was trying to push them together. She was hoping so bad. You done sat up on last season at the Lobster and Steak strip club saying all kind of stuff about this lady sucking on random penises, all this vile stuff. Did you really think she was going to take a picture with you, you filthy, hair-headed?
Right.
How dare you?
Nobody has that time. No.
No.
Looking like a before and after.
Saying that kind of stuff about people. Yeah, you can't go saying that type of stuff about people and think that somebody is going to take a picture with you or deal with you. Look at DT done changed that picture to Rasputin. Lord, there goes Rasputin. Fuchsia
Look at her go.
girl was over there hoping. Fuchsia was hoping that Karen would just be like, yeah, I'll take a picture with you. Come on, Sharice. God, please. The grand dame said, dust is what I'm going to pay you. Dust.
Right.
It was
dust
too
air.
funny. And girl, why was I shocked? Ashley, I want to know who bought Ashley the dress she had on, because Ashley ain't never had decent clothes in her life. I've never seen her in decent clothes.
It was nice. I did actually like the colors. I'm like, oh, this is beautiful. Okay, compliments her. Her hair looked nice too and matched the outfit. I'm like, okay, she looks clean. You know, she looks, you know, like she had some sources of light when she was dressing, you know.
In her life.
I'm like, good. Yes. I'm like,
for
wow.
once in her life, I've never seen her look that nice, ever. Not even at a reunion. Never.
Somebody must have bought her that dress
nice.
now.
I don't even understand what I was seeing. Somebody had to buy it for her as a gift or something. You know who probably did it?
Who?
NECA. NECA.
Yes. I could see that. Travis said, here, put this on. I'm going to get you something nice. Put this on. Yeah. Because I do not reflect anything like that in her wardrobe.
That's what it's giving. Yeah, no. Let me tell you something. That was designer. My eye is sharp, and you know that was designer. I've never seen Ashley in labels ever.
Yeah, this one was really nice.
I wasn't ready. I was not ready. I was shocked, girl. And what did you think of Robyn in that confessional with them with those synthetic ostrich feathers plastered to her shoulders?
What did you call it? What'd you call it? A something chiff? Neckerchief?
Oh, that blue with that neckerchief tied up to her chin, looking like Mrs. Garrett from Facts of Life. I thought she was gonna start calling girls. I said it's Mrs. Garrett, boy. But that lavender with that shiny lace with them synthetic ostrich feathers,
oh my goodness,
to her shoulder. Baby,
I don't know who her stylist is.
Had the nerve to have them plastic rhinestones hot glued in the middle of them lavender feathers. I say, God help me.
Just why?
What am I?
Oh my goodness.
Her
stylist does not like her. I think she's sharing Giselle's stylist. Giselle's.
I said, you know who I think is dressing Robert? The only person I can think of that has that deep of a dislike for her would be Juan. Juan got to be picking out her clothes.
You know what? I can see that. I can see that.
Juan like he'll something.
Yep. He'll bring home something and she'll be like, you know, Juan, that's not my color.
Boy,
right? She'll be like, that's not my color. He'll be like, I don't care, Robyn. Wear this. You don't
I don't care. Put this on. Get mad, Robyn. I don't care. Put it on. Get mad, Robyn. Ooh, Lord, that man talked to her like a red-headed stepchild. I swear for God. Do you know? No, let me just say for the record, no man living or dead better not never talk to me like that. I'm doing jail time. If I'm daddy,
it'll be a problem. Don't clap at me. Don't clap at me.
You ain't lying.
You got to be killing a fly or something. But don't clap at me. Oh my goodness. He was like, I don't
look at Brandon, girl. Brandon talking about neutral stop. It's the 80s tree, and Robyn was trying to participate by being Mrs. Garrett. He was trying to be on the Facts of Life. He want to be Mrs. Garrett. Okay. That's what Robert was doing. Okay, I got you.
As long as she lets us know.
Well, why she couldn't be Blair? Hold on. But Niecy, Brandon said she tried to be from the 80s, so she tried to be Miss Garrett. Why she couldn't be Blair from Facts of Life? Why she couldn't be Tootie? Why you had to be Mrs. Garrett? She could have did Tootie. Yeah, get some braces, put on a plaid skirt and an argyle sweater or something. You ain't had to, you know, why you had to go all the way to Mrs. Garrett?
She was confused. As always, per
Boy.
usual.
Well, I mean, if she just wanted to get with the 80s theme, she kind of got them big shoulders like McCloud. She could have rode up there on a horse, put on one of them shilling jackets and a cowboy hat. That would work. You know, she look a little rough and rugged. She could have made that work. Yeah, put on. Yeah, you know what, sis? She don't even need shoulder pads. Not with them shoulders. Not with them shoulders. I hope
she's worn some outfits though.
She has.
No, she has. I don't know what but there has been some. Yep. Yes, she has. Yes.
She should know.
She had the nerve to
she
put them on.
I hope somebody just break in. I hope somebody break into her house, go through her closet, and steal all her shoulder pads. Don't take no TV, no laptop. Just
take a blade to it.
Yeah, break in the dead of night, just like a thief in the night. Just steal all her shoulder pads out of them clothes.
She's like, why someone stole all my clothes? I don't care.
No, what she needs is hip pads. Since you know how. Okay, look, I can see her not holding up them god awful dresses. The one somebody took off my shoulder pads. I don't care. And you know what's funny? It's the fact that she gonna make her tagline. I 100% don't care, girl. You plagiarizing off Warren Dixon. Warren Dixon told you he don't care. Now you talking about you don't care. But girl, speaking of padding, you know how here lately, like all of the Ashobi girls have been, all of them getting hip pads to the extent that they're ruining dresses now. Like the dresses are gorgeous, they already look good, but everybody's adding hip pads. I feel like Robyn is a good candidate for hip pads. You know, some of the ladies I've seen with hip pads absolutely don't need them. But she need hip pads because I think if you widen the hip, the shoulder won't look as wide. You know what I mean? It'll balance it out.
Yeah, it'll be proportion. Yeah, it'll balance it out.
Right.
Yeah, I can see it. Yep.
Because some of these girls that are doing Ashobi now, and they're getting hip pads, and they narrow up top. They walk out looking like really pretty decorative spoons. Like you so narrow up top, and you got hip pads wider than me. I'm like, what are you doing? Why do you look like this? You look like a Christmas spoon. like you're here to like serve like Christmas cocoa or something. Like, why are you a decorated spoon? And you got poor Robert over here needs all the hip pads, and ain't nobody gave her none.
But then if she does the hip pads, then she needs she has no backside. So then it's gonna be like square shoulders. Then she'll have the hip pads, and then it'll be flat in the back. And we need to balance her out still. She's still the equation is not balanced.
They can do padding back there. They can do padding back there too now. Well, they can put a little padding back there.
Well, yes, you can
match it.
Yes, you can buy you can buy
as someone who is very as someone who is very experienced at creating gowns, we can put a little padding back there, you know.
Okay.
What God's forgotten, we can fill with cotton. We can do it.
I like that.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
There is hope.
I apologize earlier for the dogs.
Girl, baby, you all right? I was just sitting here I felt like we were in a Disney movie where the dogs were breaking out. Like, is this all dogs go to heaven? 101 Dalmatians. It's like Dick Cruella stopped by. You know, Cruella's my girl, but she gets the dogs riled up. She gets riled up. Lord, y'all, Dr. J say Rob body is a capital T. Oh Lord.
Not a capital T.
Lord have mercy.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh, that's
I'm
the letter.
so tired.
Oh my god.
Because like her body is like an
yes, now. Yeah, what the Lord's forgotten, you can fill with cotton.
Yes.
Put the cotton in there. You fill it out.
Yeah, because
stuff it a little bit.
Sorry.
Go ahead, baby.
Oh no, I was just about to say Robin's body is like an upside down triangle. You know, it's very top heavy.
Yeah. You know what it put me in the mind of? Because I'm not really, focused on that. I just want her to wear better clothes because as women, we don't all come as one in one shape. Women come in all types of shapes. I have made clothes for women that ain't got top or bottom. I've made clothes for women who look like very pretty beach balls. And we come in all types and shapes and heights and weights and all of that. I just want her to find clothes that complement her somehow. And whatever this covenant she has with the spirit of wideness, I want her to be delivered in Jesus' name, because she keeps putting on things that is like enforcing it. It's enforcing this covenant, this curse, and she needs to be delivered. Everything she put on, how wide that back is. Stop that. Come against it. Come against it. Don't just go along. Yeah, you have to fight. You can't just be agreeing with the devil in your life. And Satan wants her back to be wide, and she got to stop agreeing with the devil because that's not working.
Yep.
Don't what I mean? Just don't agree with him. Don't agree with him.
Yep.
She got to break the chain. That's right, Nissa. She's got to break that chain.
Exactly.
Oh, Robert.
Brandon, I'm serious. Listen, now Brandon, we dealt with it with RHOA. Yonetta had a spirit of sleep that had possessed her. And it was so bad that everybody who watched her was becoming infected by that spirit. Robert got wideness. We don't need everybody to be infected with wideness. Everybody can't handle that yoke. That's a heavy yoke.
This is true.
Now she got to reject that and fight against it. Don't just be sitting up there showing that. Esther said it ain't no garment in the world to cover that bag. No, that ain't true. That ain't true. Rasputia should find tablecloths and curtains every day to wrap around her.
Example right here in this picture.
There you go.
Finest curtains.
The finest. The finest. No excuse for that. Because at the end of the day, Robert is not even that big, honey. I'm in the big girls club. There's a plus size. There's a plus section in every store. That's a lie from the pits of Hades. She can find something to cover up that back. Mm-hmm. What it is and it's just true. Like, we can joke about it, but it's real. Women come in all shapes. You just have to know how to dress for your body. And I really, in my heart, am starting to believe that Juan is picking out them ugly clothes and making her wear them. Like, if you don't put this on, I'm gonna tell them we don't go together. You better put it on. And so she over there in them confessionals looking like she want to cry all the time because she don't be wanting to wear them clothes. Well, I think Juan is doing this to her. I believe it. I mean, who else dislikes her that much?
Exactly.
She's
probably going along with it.
We know she ain't got no stylist, Yeah, we know she ain't got no stylist. So you got to ask yourself, just by process of elimination, who else dislikes Robert that much? Who else?
Exactly.
Mm. Her own roommate.
Nobody but Juan. Juan doing it. Her own roommate doing it. Mm-hmm. This like one of them movies.
Wow.
Where your roommate be out to get you.
Right?
Hey, Jenna Harris. Yeah. Ashley say we own to something. Yeah. She said y'all own to something. Robyn is the type of girl to let a man dictate the way she dresses. I can see her now. I don't think she want to, but I think if she don't wear what he say, well, he might tell on her.
Yeah.
That is true.
Okay, see, now this is the perfect example. Sis says she can't do flat skirts because she's too pear-shaped with a camel toe. Yeah, you got to respect your body. I don't know why you told them about your camel toe, sis, but you got to respect your body and what you can wear and what you can't. You know what I'm saying? That's like me trying to put on a halter top when I know I got two huge cassavas hanging off the front of my chest. You have to respect your body and what you're working with. I know for a fact my backside needs a license plate and one of them little alarms that go beep when I walk backwards. So it's certain stuff I'm not gonna wear, and I know my behind is extra wide. You have to respect your body.
Right.
And try to present yourself the best way you can. Every woman got something about her body that she's not crazy about. If you say you don't, you either bad to the gristle or you a big liar. We all got something about our bodies that we do not like. If you're aware of yourself, it's not for you to hate yourself. You still supposed to love yourself, but you're supposed to know how to dress so you can look like the best version of yourself. And I have yet to see Robert dress to be the best version of herself. Like, yeah, you look like a man. We got it. You look like the nature boy Ric Flair. That's real. But you still a girl. You done gave birth to 2 babies. You got something to work with. You got a little height, Find something that accentuates you. Find the colors that work for you. With her complexion, she shouldn't have never had on that Pepto-Bismol pink dress.
Oh no, yeah, that didn't work for her.
It didn't. It did not. At all. I don't even know what to call that on her. It was a travesty of justice.
Just terrible.
It was really bad. And it's like she don't know what to do to help herself. And them lavender synthetic feathers plastered to her shoulders with them hot glue rhinestones on them in that confessional, that wasn't her color either. She need to stay away from them cool colors. Sitting
I'm
up
trying
there
to think
looking
of a color
like
that
the zombie apocalypse. All it do is wash out her skin and show them black circles under her eyes. It's horrible. I want her to stop doing that. How about a nice warm orange? How about some jewel tones, Robert? How about wear something that's got like a nice flare that's fitted in the waist and a nice flare. Cover your shoulders. Fake an hourglass if you ain't got one. Fake it till you make it, baby, because this thing, what you doing, them clothes that Juan making you wear to pick on you, it ain't working. God dang. If he want to tell everybody y'all don't go together, let him tell them. Don't wear that stuff no more.
Exactly.
Yeah, just put on some nice warm colors. Even if you're going to do a neutral, do a nice warm neutral. Treat yourself better. Even if that man is in your house not paying bills, treating you bad, you don't treat yourself bad.
Right.
And that's what she does. She walk around with her hair all messed up. You can always see her weave tracks. She always got the cheapest weave in. That stuff be so stiff, the hurricane category folk can blow through there. It won't move an inch.
You can see the crease and everything. Yes. Yeah.
Their hair be so stiff, look like somebody done ironed it with Niagara clothing starch. Just hard and crispy. She don't. Exactly. It's like she really do not take care of herself. You not taking care of yourself. And I'm gonna say this. And the case, thank you so much for the super chat, sis. I appreciate the support. That's a big one. That's what's up. I appreciate you. You stay blessed too. But I'm gonna tell y'all something else too that I feel. And I don't think that's one situation, but I think it got something to do with it. Ladies, we cannot treat ourselves poorly and expect a man to treat you fair. He's 9 times out of 10 gonna treat you the way you treat yourself or worse. She's sitting up here treating herself like she the maid and wonder why he sit up there. She could darn near cry. He gonna say, I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care. Okay, Jenna Harris says she need to lean into the androgynous look and bring back the short hair and the blazers. I think that's a smart idea, Jenna. That's a very smart idea.
Good. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Get real thin, cut that hair close, wear some nice warm colors, stick with simplistic patterns, very minimalist patterns, maybe a couple of deconstructed looks. She could work that. You know what I'm saying? Because you already got the dude face.
Yeah.
That would
work.
It
would look good on
she
her.
do have some height on her. She got to learn how to walk in heels though. Because in them heels, ooh.
Oh, ooh, it was shaky. Yep. A little more practice.
It was
Oh
real in the
no,
heels.
yeah, true.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-mm.
I
If
know
she
males
learned
that
how
can walk better than her in heels.
Yeah, but she needs to. I feel like she got to learn how to walk in them heels because you have got to be able to, like, play into your height. I'm a tall girl, and I can tell you from example, when you tall, you don't hide from it by wearing flats. Put them heels on, and you work that height.
Exactly.
Honestly, you work it. Is that my fatty back soup? Thank you for the super chat. Love say, ooh, like Annie Lennox. Yes, like Annie Lennox. Yes. Lean into that. Work your height. See, Jenna, she could never be Grace Jones. No, ma'am.
No,
Not even in her dreams. Not even in her dream.
it
Child,
doesn't
Grace
suit
Jones
her.
is like, first of all, Grace Jones is sculpted perfection. Robert is gonna have to go straight up androgynous. Is it a girl? Is it a guy? It's stylish. It's tall. It's giving. Like that's what she gonna have to play into. She couldn't echo mother if she had 100 years to be her understudy. She couldn't do that. She ain't got it. No, hell no. Grace is perfection. Pure perfection. From complexion to cheekbones to hair to lips to style, even her energy is just like, oh, yeah, she's so pretty. I can't stand her.
She's art.
Lord, yeah, yes, Lord. Robert could never. Robert could never, ever. But you know who she could try to channel is that clear girl Tilda Swinton.
Oh,
Tilda.
from Narnia, The Lion, Witch, and the Wardrobe.
Channel Tilda now.
Oh,
yeah, she could channel Tilda because Tilda know how to do that androgynous. Now Tilda was in that movie Constantine where she was playing the angel, like and it had to be really androgynous. Baby, Tilda played the hell out of that.
Yeah,
Anissa, they do need an overhaul. They do. It's a few of them need to go. But yes, if she could just channel Tilda Swinton and give us, just a nice, clean, androgynous look, minimalist makeup, minimalist designer looks, just give it to us, honey.
Yep.
That would really work for her with her frame and the fact that she does have such a masculine face. All jokes aside, the girl's face is masculine as hell. If she leaned into that, child, please, she really could shut some people down. She really could.
Yeah,
I'm gonna give her that
exactly.
if she played into it. Because her trying to do the long hair with the curls, trying to play into this feminine look, like you don't have it, baby. You don't. You looking like a man, and you need to work it. You need to work it.
This is true.
Iman says she got that face. Yeah. Like all my life, I had to fight. It's giving Johnny Cash, honey, the man in black.
Oh, it's a shame.
I'm just saying. Listen, look what Brandon say. Brandon say Tilda can dress her behind off on that red carpet. Yes, she can. Yes, she can. Baby, Tilda work that pale skin and androgynous face, and she works the piss out of it. And see, that's what I like to see women do. Like on the real, I don't care what you got, work it.
Work it, yes.
Work it. Work it. Don't be scared of it. Don't try. Boy, oh boy, it's good to know, yeah.
It's worth it.
That's what I like to see. Like,
yes.
I hate to see a lady act like she's afraid of her own aesthetic. Like, God ain't made no mistakes with you, man. Whatever you got is what you got. Let me tell you something. If you're a woman and you have a masculine look, so what? God made you like that. You don't think he know what you look like? If you don't play into it and work it, you need your behind toe up. You better work it. If you a girl and you're one of those ladies, like no matter what you do, you still curvy. No matter what you do, your legs are still plumpy. No matter what you do, your chest is still plump. Work it. If you a girl that's just naturally thin and your hips ain't filled out like everybody else is walking around looking like they stole a Christmas ham, and your chest ain't all full like you stole watermelons. If you thin, that's how you were made. Work it. Work what you got. But it's really pathetic to see somebody try to actively not look like themselves. It's pathetic. It's truly pathetic. You got to work what you got. Because I'm sorry, I might like how you look, how this one look, how that one look, but I love the hell out of me.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm serious. I look at all my sisters. I be like, oh, she bad. Girl, you better work. Girl, get it. Yeah. You better give it to them. But when I look in the mirror, I be singing, she's a bad man, Magenta. Oh, she bad. Yes, sir. If you're not in love with yourself, child, change your mirrors, clean your mirror, do whatever you need to do. Something is wrong somewhere.
Yes.
Something is wrong somewhere. You better learn how to love what you got.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing more pathetic than a woman that don't love herself. Yeah, shake it up and wipe it real good with some, back in the day, we used to get newspaper and clean the mirrors with newspaper because they would be sparkling.
Yes. Yes.
I don't know what it was about the news. But go with the newspaper.
Yep.
Girl, isn't it magical? I don't understand. I need to buy a newspaper just to do my mirrors now. I don't know what it is. Must be something in the ink.
I was going to say something in the ink, something in the dye, and something in the paper, something. I don't know. But it always cleaned it, and I never understood why. And I'm like, okay, I'll do it.
And it clean better than Windex. Like, you can use Windex with the newspaper, but that newspaper, even if you ain't got nothing but water, that newspaper will have your windows and your mirrors sparkling.
Shiny. Yes.
Okay. Jenna, you better tell them, pretty girl, stand up.
Nothing.
I'm just saying. I really and truly, Lord, Jenna say core memory unlocked, newspapers and mirrors. Yes, that's right. That's what it used to be. But really, I don't know. As much as I don't like Robert, as much as I don't like her, what I like even less is that she don't act like she love herself.
Right.
Like Giselle is tacky, but Giselle does act like she love herself.
Oh, she does.
Robert act like she don't even like herself.
Her and all her West Wing self.
Yeah, Giselle. Oh yeah, she like herself so much she delusional. She done told herself she got a whole mansion in the woods and it's a barn.
That leads.
But I would rather. Okay, but I will say this: I would rather any lady be in love with herself so much that she's delusional than for you not to like yourself and let a man like talk to you crazy. I don't care what you did to him. Yeah, you messed up his money. That was a lot of money. But if he that mad, then just tell him to go. Don't let nobody sit up in your face and he public with his actual women, knowing y'all doing this whole masquerade for TV. And then when you tell him about it and he could see that you clearly bothered, because girl, is it me or could we not see that she was bothered when she was telling him about this?
She was completely. You see it in her face. Her
to me, it looked like she was bothered.
She was completely bothered. And all he kept saying was he don't care.
And it was like
he was bothered.
He don't care. It's like he barely looked at her. And then when he did look over at her, it was like he looked away like, that's not my business. Like, he didn't care. He wasn't just saying he didn't care. He meant that.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
He talked over her. Everything. He's like,
he didn't even let her get it all out.
Yep.
But you know what got me too, sis? It was the fact that he didn't even ask her. Like, okay, she told him what the women had to say, right? Or whatever. And it was like an intervention. And I was trying to explain. He never once said, well, how do you feel? Like, that's how they feel, but how do you feel about it? He never asked her nothing about herself. In the words Cecilia, when she was talking about Mr. on Color Purple, he never asked her nothing about herself. He never said, well, baby, how did that make you feel? He never said, well, did you feel cornered? Like, like my actions, did they upset you? Like the fact that they're bringing it back to you, like I know we talked about it, but now that you know the world is reacting to what happened, how are you with this? Are you okay? Instead, he made mockery of her. Oh, get mad, throw something, cuss me out, Robyn. Go ahead, get mad, Robyn. Like he was jesting and mocking her. I'm like, what are you talking about?
Yep. And production had that bar, the anger bar, at the screen.
Never asked her nothing about herself. Nothing.
But see, that's conversation for actual couples in relationships. So I was like, that's a roommate. So he really doesn't care. So, like, he's not gonna ask you how you feel. Did it affect you? He really?
But it's just so bad.
It is, yeah. You know what?
You know what's worse is
maybe it's not on purpose.
He didn't even say, "Are you okay?" After telling him that you were in this situation, you felt like you were being cornered for an intervention, and it was rightful if they cared about her. And he never even said, "Are you okay?" Not even that. Dr. J said, "I love my long and short wrap dresses. The girls be sitting up, sit down, legs to the thighs, ankle strap, open toe shoes. A lot of foot fetish dudes out there." Okay. Now I keep my toes out, but I don't want them foot fetish people bother me. Them some strange characters. Okay. The case, yes, I did. Since I said thanks, but I guess you was gone. So let me tell you, thank you again for the super chat. That was super. That was big support. I appreciate it. I love you. Okay. But yeah, I'm careful about them foot dudes. A man that like feet is strange because I don't know what a foot can do for you. And the fact that strange. You know what a foot can do for you scares me. That scares me. That means you thinking about, non-sexual body parts in a sexual way. That lets me know you unconventional and you might be dangerous. I don't really do them kind of people. Then to say I want Robert to go get a girlfriend and be the high-powered lesbian flipping houses she wants to be. Jenna, go to the corner. I'm tired. I can't. I wasn't expecting to read that. I looked off and looked back and just started reading. Boy, y'all be catching me on the cool with that. He say, as he should. She's the only one who won't be upset. He like mediocrity. Yeah, but he could at least said, "Are you okay, sis?" You said that's his light skin trophy. You mean she was at one point, maybe, possibly?
Was she ever though? I've seen those back in the day pictures. I don't.
Yeah, she looked boyish back then too. Hey, Denise Collins said, according to my dad, many years ago, the newspaper contained ammonia. Oh, not sure if they still use it these days. You know what, Denise? Thank you, because that would explain why the mirrors was looking so good.
Oh,
that's what it is. All these years, I never knew. Thank you, Denise.
Wow.
I just know that when you use a newspaper, like the windows and your mirrors look like angels came down from on high and just blessed them. Ashley said, I had a guy with a foot fetish up at Steve Madden. I was so scared. I hope you ran.
Oh,
I hope you're not the kind of person to get scared and freeze. When you get scared, move. Like for real, move. Don't get scared and freeze. I know some people get scared and they go in shock and they can't move. Oh, I run.
Oh, I'll be gone. Run. Yeah. I think I attack first and then run.
Yeah, it's
like,
for me. It's fight or flight. I'm just like,
yes.
Yeah, for me, it's fight or flight. So it's like if there's a clear way for me to escape, then of course I'm running, right? But if there's no way, if there's no clear way out for me, then I'm gonna pop you in your eye. Like clearly, you better hope there's a way out, because if not, then I'm just gonna fight for my life. Because don't scare me. Don't scare me. You know what? I ran from a man. I was in high school. I think I told y'all about it. I don't know. But I ran from this guy in high school. I went to Walmart. This was before all of the Walmarts were super centers. They used to have a regular size Walmarts. I don't know if you remember those. Before they all turned to super Walmarts. That was the thing when they got big. So I was at this regular Walmart and I had went in to get something for my mom. And she would never go in the store if she could help it because she's like I am now. I hate going in them stores. So I ran to get something quick. I'm coming out, and there was this dude walked up behind me, and he had this real deep voice. It was like Lou Rawls and a grizzly bear had a love child, like real deep and gravelly. And he's like, "What up, Red?" So I turned around. Girl, that man was so ugly, he scared me all in my foot. Oh my God. Baby, I had a clear shot. When no cars coming, I shot across that parking lot. Pew! Out of there. I still had good legs back then, girl. I couldn't move. Understand me? I moved like I had an outboard motor on my backpack. Getting it. My crazy mama seen me take off. This lady looped around and like drove around in front of me like we in an action movie. She didn't even stop all the way before she pushed the door open for me to jump in. She didn't even know what happened. So as soon as I got in the car, she said, "What happened? What happened?" So I pointed. I said, "That dude right there." So she circled back around to see the dude. She said, "What'd he do?" I said, "He walked up to me talking about, 'What up, Red?'" I said, "He's so ugly." Girl, that lady laughed at me the whole way home. Called my aunties, my godmama, everybody. And she was like, "That girl is crazy. Child, this ugly man tried to talk to her, this fool, and took off." I thought somebody was after her. They were trying to do something to her. I said, "Yes, girl, I was scared for my life." I would run back then. Oh, if you were ugly, I would run from you. Oh,
That's a scary situation.
Catch me. I had on sneakers too. Baby, had on sneakers. I had just left from the school. I still had my sneakers on. I had done left practice. I was still in all my athletic gear. You not catching me.
Oh, you would have been gone then. That's it.
Yeah, I was out of there. Boom. But before he knew anything, he was talking to my shadow. And then after I was like halfway across the parking lot, I heard him yelling, "You ain't all that. I'm not over there no more either, am I? Out of there. I'm not staying over here by you. What are you?" I mean, he was big and scary. Oh, God. I was already tall, and he was so tall over me, like he would have had to bend down. He had to have bent down to even be talking in my ear. And girl, he was an ashy color. Like it wasn't like a shiny, vibrant black. It was an ashy tone, and his eyes was gray looking. Scared me all in my foot, Niecy. All in my foot.
Oh,
you know how you get so scared, your foot like starts shaking before you can even start running. Yes.
Oh no. That's a nightmare.
Yes, God. Whew. But I do it, girl. I run it. Feet don't fail me now. I would take off. Even with these bad legs now. If I got a way to run, I'm running. Jenna say, "Not the ugly scared." Yes, girl, the ugly scared me. Scared me. Yes.
Oh.
Helia said, "As you should, because who is Red? Why he call you that?" Men have always been horrible, and a whole lot of them will say stuff like that. They wouldn't even ask you your name. "What up, Red?" Oh, I'm
right,
gone.
Or anything that you're wearing.
Catch me if you can.
Oh.
Oh, girl, not the cornfield and walk through a chalk factory. Y'all rough. Jenna say, "I'm using that. Let that ninja talk to your shadow." You sure will. You finna be over here shadow talking and shadow chatting because I'm getting out of here, baby. Yeah, what are you? I didn't know what that was, and I wasn't hanging around to find out. No. I done told y'all I'm Baptist Coastal. Now, we had to learn all them Bible verses over there at the Baptist church, and Dad and them church were talking about demons and spirits. I ain't know what I was looking at. I got up out of there. I was not hanging around.
The devil incarnate.
Yeah, I ain't know what that was. And I ain't want none. Let me out.
I would have took my shadow with me.
I've always been foolish. I'm telling you.
Scaring me and my shadow. I'm taking my shadow with me.
Look here, shadow better keep up. So I'm not waiting on nobody. Shadow better have soul because I'm leaving. Feet don't fail me now.
So keep up.
We'll run. You better. If not, I'm gonna be around here shadowless than a mug, because I'm not waiting on nobody, not even my shadow. No, ma'am.
No.
But yes, child. Like I say though, I gave these heifers a hot 6.5 for the handshake, the text message, and production check, and Ashley for line. But we gonna see. I don't have high hopes for this season. Like, this is 2 episodes in, and I'm already fed up. That's not a good sign, sis.
Yeah, no, I'm fed up. I'm bothered. I'm annoyed. So I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
It's giving me what happened last season, and I don't know. I want to see the reunion now. Let's fast forward to the reunion, because I feel like it's just gonna keep bothering me, and then more Robert, and I don't know. Yeah,
that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, I can see that. That's a fair rating.
Mm-hmm.
That is definitely a fair rating. I don't expect too much more from him. Ooh, child. And then, girl, by the looks of Twitter, wait till you get on Twitter and see what these people saying. People are really not feeling the antics of Team B. Team B is not working out very well.
Oh no, yeah.
From what I'm seeing on Twitter.
Yeah, I'm looking at it now. And yeah, everyone knows Ron does not care. He's just
Girl, why why Candice on Twitter talking about updates? So that's not exactly how the conversation went. It's nothing but love and support between me and Drew Sadora, my sister, in song and affirmations. But Candice, we saw them looks on your face and we heard what you said, baby. Production can't use but what you give them, baby.
Yep. Her looks are saying something else. And
the looks.
The eyes and the widening of the eyes. And, I was like, hold on, Candice, what's really going on? I feel like after the camera shut off, her and her manager
and she was like, is that Yeah, not to mention the fact that she was like, is that our only option? So how you gonna explain to me that, Candice? You know what I'm saying? I don't dislike you no more or whatever, but girl, you not finna sit up here and pretend like we didn't see what we saw and hear what we heard, because we did definitely heard and saw what we heard and saw.
Exactly.
Is that our only option? And he was like, unless you want to use the same girl we used when we went to Chicago before, she say, let's do that. So we didn't hear that. We didn't hear you say, let's do that. Oh, Candice.
She's trying to cover up something.
Oh, Candice. Well, she's trying to cover up the fact that it looked like she was shading the hell out of Drew, because that's what she was doing. Oh, Candice.
Oh my
girl. And what did you think about Aneka? Like, oh, so she a medical doctor? Oh, she's a doctor of philosophy. Okay, well, are you though?
Right. Exactly. I didn't understand that. Like, what is that?
I mean, yeah, because I'm like, you a lawyer, but girl, we're not gonna act like it's the same thing as having a PhD. Are we gonna pretend like that? Are we pretending?
What kind of lawyer is she? Did they say? Or
she did say she was working at some firm. I really kind of zoned out on her to find out exactly what she was doing at the law firm, but she did say, I have to go back and listen again.
Oh, okay.
She did say, but I'm just like,
yeah,
because I'm like, you a lawyer, and that's admirable. That's what's up. Like, I don't ever want to diminish no educated Black woman for being an educated Black woman. Girl, you better get your books and get your grades, get your degrees, put them letters behind your name. Do it to death, because it seems to piss off the opposition. So please do it. Absolutely. But don't you ever sit up and try to discredit or diminish what another sister's doing either. A fintech firm. Okay, one of those fintech banks. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I didn't like how she was like a PhD. Like who? What? That wasn't even necessary.
So a doctor of philosophy. Yeah, it was like, girl, is that what you call shade? Is that what you call shade, baby? You got bigger things to worry about, like the big chunky cornrows underneath that wig. because that was
That's not
worrying me.
sitting flat. Oh, like who did that to her hair? Oh my goodness. Oh, she'll learn.
Somebody,
She'll learn.
apparently one of them girls that don't like her. Right. Yeah, it's a lot.
This is too much. I don't know. We'll see how this
Girl,
season
they
goes.
already started putting up. Girl, they done already started putting up pictures of Cookie Monster on Twitter.
Did they start?
They've already started.
Why was she even there? Well, okay, yeah, she is Ashley's friend, but still.
Ashley brought her there so she could be on camera.
And I saw that she was trying to get in the hot seat, trying to get all that camera shine. It's like that's not
trying to get it
over.
Yep. Girl, when they told her that's Robyn chair, I say, oh no, you're not trying to sit at the table with the ladies that's supposed to be there. No, you're not.
Yep.
Oh,
She thought.
Child, baby, the people ain't falling for it. This person here that goes by Scuba Gooding Jr., she real funny. She say Wendy sat down with Ashley and immediately started pouring into her and congratulating her. Meanwhile, Ashley has been plotting and scheming against her. She is not your friend, boo. She not. The fact that she sat down with Nika and went trying to like force that conversation about blogs from Wendy's first season, you're so whack. You're so whack. Meanwhile, this lady don't mean you nothing. She's gross.
I saw that. I'm like, look at that, Wendy. I'm like, in my mind, I was like, oh, Wendy, she doesn't deserve the praises that you're giving her right now, because she's sitting there and all she's, and you can tell in Ashley's face, she's holding it in her mind. She's like, oh man, like she's giving me all this praise and I'm about to just really ruin her by bringing up all these lies and bringing up all this mess to stir something up. How shameful. Oh, it's gonna come back completely to her. Because this is too much, because it's gonna come back again. Because Giselle, same thing like you were saying, Nneka has all these houses and properties. Now let's see who's who. Let's see how she's gonna treat her. Let's see.
Girl. Now listen, Twitter getting juicy. I love being over here. So somebody was like, Michael suing Candice for $2 million, which is about the price of Ashley house. Things that make you go, do you think he hoping he could get the money from Candice to pay for this girl? God, today. I hope he ain't thinking that. I hope he ain't thinking that. Defamation cases are hard to prove, but I sure hope he ain't thinking it. Oh
my goodness.
Oh,
this is interesting.
Yeah. Oh, this is funny.
Twitter is hilarious. Wendy's face when Deborah rolled up, I can't breathe. Wendy did like a whole pause, and like it was like a
yes,
should have added that sound effect in there.
Yeah, her jaw dropped. Like, what the hell?
She said, "What is this?" She's like, "Oh no!" She went straight outside.
Girl, why they on here talking about Nneka Why they on here talking about Nneka has a whole doctor husband with a camera in her face and she bragging about mixing pills and alcohol? What an introduction. They gonna wear her out on Twitter, girl. Ooh.
Yes, they are. That's why I said she's gonna learn. Ooh. Let's see. Come on there and try to start something with your fellow Niger sister and then see.
Oh.
Giselle is in no position to comment on anyone else's home decor. And that, of course.
Girl, you know I gotta post this picture on the community tab. Why they took a picture over there at the housewarming? It's Team B. It's the B team, right?
Mm-hmm.
And why Giselle the only one that took her shoes off and them ankles swole up again?
Oh, you gotta post
God
that.
darn it, I'm gonna do it.
I
can't
take
it. I got I have to. I don't have no choice. She left me with no options. She left me with no other option.
Oh, this is bad. I don't know what's worse. Ooh. First the foot towel on the face, and now this. Oh my goodness.
Girl, that foot rag in the face at that nail shop, it changed my life, okay? It changed my whole life. I didn't ask for that. None of us asked for that. Not a soul. And yet she did it to us. I'm posting this picture right now. Oh my God. I can't take it. Oh, this is crazy. I'm oh Lord, sis. Oh, not today. Ankles.
See, this is what I was saying. Someone said it. Wendy's over here telling Ashley how much she values their friendship and how she makes her feel seen. Yep. Meanwhile, Forehead brought Deborah around again to taunt her, and Neck on the show to accuse Wendy and her mom of being voodoo priestess. That's exactly what I was saying.
Yeah, she's a nasty person. That's why Candice don't deal with her. Girl, I done posted that picture already. I couldn't take it. I had to post it. It was not my fault. I didn't have no choice in the matter. It was out of my hands. It was above me now. They say the cosmetic industry has made so many expansions for women of color to not have the right color foundation and makeup. Yes. Naker's foundation wasn't right. But you know, when Wendy first came, her foundation wasn't right either. Wendy used to have the terracotta clay color on her face and her hands. Every time she coughed, looked like she was being kidnapped.
Yep.
She did. 2 different colors all together.
Oh, Giselle. I just saw your picture.
Yeah. I told you it was above me. It was above me. I had to post it.
Oh, that Pepto-Bismol pink is really bright in my eyes. That's that highlighter. See, that's actually my favorite highlighter color when I use it in my notes. But on her, it's just no.
It wasn't given. Yeah.
Yeah, this is pretty sad.
This was bad, Ashley, literally, and it was almost funny that Wendy was saying, I just don't want to feel like I'm gonna be stabbed at my back at your first opportunity. And literally, girl, she had already done it. By the time you talked to her, you was like one conversation too late.
Yeah. Actually, more than a couple of conversations before the woman even joined the show.
Dr. J said her family has most of those homes. She couldn't remember where most of them are located, and she thought people like me wouldn't look it up. Ooh! That excited. But it was funny. She really couldn't remember where everything was. She didn't, you know. I felt like y'all said, she was being performative from day one.
Yeah.
But it is getting exhausting to kind of see Wendy have to fight every season to defend herself.
Yeah, she deserves a season where she can just be her. Happy, thriving. You know, I want to see her family. Hopefully we get to see more of her family, her kids.
Yeah, I like the family. I love her family, actually. I like her mama too. Her mama is so cool. I think that's why I was so offended at that heifer calling her a witch. Like, how dare you?
Yes.
Lord, Dr. J talking about why didn't Big Reese change shoes? Look at the picture. Big Reese was okay. Giselle whole leg had them swole up. You know, Karen told her she got them stovepipe legs. That is what Karen told her.
Oh my.
It was too funny. Oh my God. Child, and there's people just like y'all that do not watch this show that's just in the tweets. This lady talking about, I don't know what's going on, but I'm seeing a lot of tweets dragging Ashley, and I'm here for it. And she got Dave Chappelle dressed up like Rick James. Like, come on with it.
Yep. I see that one. Oh, there's a sneak peek. Oh no, we saw that one. Okay, I was like, there's a sneak peek for episode 3. They showed that at the end of this episode. I thought it was something different.
Oh man. Oh yeah. So this is getting good. I already know I'm gonna be on Twitter most of the night in between, working over here. So girl, you got any final thoughts for these people before we jump up off of here? Because if not, we'll stay on here and talk, because we ain't been on and gossip for a while. So we'll be caught up on everything on these people. For real.
A good while. Final thoughts for here? No, just I give it a rating of 6. And we shall see the episodes to come.
So we're going to try it again next week?
We'll try it again.
We're going to try them again? Okay, we're going to try them again next week. Y'all heard it here first. We're going to watch them again next week. And then we're going to come back to the porch and decide. I think we're going to take it week by week, because they working on my nerves too bad, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Working on my nerves too bad. It's too rough. I can't take much more. But look, girl, I'm getting ready to go. Get you some rest. Y'all know I'm not going to go to sleep no time soon, but I'm going to get on Twitter and see what type of mess is going on.
Well, I'm going to check Twitter too before I shut down for the night.
Yes.
I'm going to knock my floors.
Get in Twitter, girl. Look, if you find something too good, send it to me.
I will.
I got you on WhatsApp. Send it right on WhatsApp so I can see it in case I missed it.
I will. Thank you.
You too, sis.
All right. Have a good night, everyone.
I appreciate it. DT, wherever you are, thank you too, boo. You too, sis. Good night. And to all of my family in the chat, I appreciate you guys. Y'all rock out loud. But look, your sister is about to go. I appreciate you guys. Y'all been all that. If you didn't hit the like button on the way in, make sure you hit the like button on the way out. Hit your notification bell. Make sure you click all so you will know every time we go live on this good porch. Make sure you subscribe if you have not subscribed, because we love to have you here. It ain't nothing but a good time on this porch, and I promise you that. Okay, if you want to join channel membership and perch your crown on your head, this is your time to do it. Hit the join button beneath the video or the membership link in the description box. Also in the description box is my Amazon wish list if you want to send me snacks or goodies or trinkets, and my Amazon storefront if you want to shop with me and buy the same things for your house that I'm buying for mine. Also, the Royal Family Store. Our link is in the chat so you can get your Royal Family merch and rock your crown. I promise you our stuff is cute, and I will be updating some of the items in the store soon. More than likely before Christmas, hopefully, with my fingers crossed. Also, guys, I want to say a special thank you to everybody who supported this stream. Thank you so much for the super chat. Shakuru, thank you. Brandon Martin, thank you. Nakays, thank you. Fatty Back Soup, thank you. And also my good sis who sent the cash app for this stream. Dr. J 1913, thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate all of you guys. Y'all have a great evening. Everybody, good night. Say your prayers. If you watch it on replay, leave a comment. I read every single comment. I never miss. I never skip. So let me know y'all here. Don't be afraid to drop your like number and get some rest, guys. Good night. Sweet dreams. Say your prayers. And remember, if nobody else tells you, God loves you, I love you, and ain't nothing you can do about it. I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye.